pushing and pulling, it won't open, it's no good and I'm wide awake now. I can't get no sleep.
The Blades Ramble are proudly supported by our main channel sponsor, My Business Group, a group of brands designed to support owners, leaders and managers in business. We would not be where we are without the incredible support of John and the team. If you're looking to grow your business, contact mybusinessgroup.co.uk today for more information or follow the link in the description below.
Blades fans, subscribe to Blades Ramble. Up the Blades.
Hi there, welcome back to the Blades Ramble. Here we are again. Lewis and I taking over the show as we were last night. We haven't seen each other for ages, have we, mate? I think I'm going to bring him straight in. Here he is, the man himself. It's the Batman. How you doing, mate? You all right?
Good afternoon, mate. Yes, I'm very well, and good afternoon, Blades. Yeah, it feels like we barely slept and we're back together again.
Mate, that's it. Two peas in a pod. Here we go. Don't want to make Meldrew jealous, obviously, but yeah, I hope the boys are having a good day today. Give us a little comment, lads. If you're still in Triple Point at 2:30, you've probably got about 10 more minutes before you need to get yourselves into the ground, and for Tony to sample his pie and give us a nice. Oh no, he didn't have the pie, does he? He has the sausage roll. I must remember the details. But yeah, we're here for Swansea at home. They've got some good players, haven't they? As Jimmy said, Ryan Brewster's having a great season for him. But I don't know what he'd been drinking that day, but it was whatever it was. I'd fancy a pint of it. But yeah, he said he made that little faux pas. Just thought I'd mention that for you, Jim, while you're here. I can see you in the comments as well. No, we're here for the Swansea game, guys, and back to beautiful downtown Bramall Lane for Sheffield United. Welcome, one and all, across the pond, wherever you are. Give us a comment. We'll try and read all the comments today if we can, mate. If we can do that. What I think we'll do is we'll follow my tried and tested format, Lewis. About every 15 minutes, I'll duck back to the comments just to have a look, because inevitably, what has happened when I have them open is we score a goal. My streaming up to speed. Someone says goal on the thing, and I'm just like, let's go in. Oh my days, what's happening? Oh my, what's going on here? Oh no, he's live from BDTVL. How you doing?
You're live on the internet.
Tell him he's live on the internet, Jim.
I can't hear you.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's good then. Makes for some good content. Hey, mate.
Sorry, boys. I thought I'd be able to hear you and have a conversation, but Roger Sanchez has got other ideas, so I'll love you and leave you. All the best.
Jimmy, if you get another chance tonight, you can ring back.
Nothing about the things we had and done. How do I get off here? Keep me off, boys. See you in a bit.
See you later, Roger. Roger over and out.
What nearly ended the stream? I don't get
right. See you, Jim. Get rid of him.
Great content.
Yeah, it's making for some good stuff. Him and ATB sat there addressing some of the fans, their fans, not the United fans. They're in the stand there. Better get the early comments in, mate, because we're always playing catch up, and then we'll have a little look at the team news and the table. Back together like magnet and steel. Couldn't help it, lads. YouTube gold right here. That's right, mate. Magnet and steel. They come together like magnet and steel. Oh, is that right? Is that
our new thing now, is it?
I don't know, mate. It's Max and Paddy Bants, so we'll let it go. I'll see if I can get my chin up enough to read Jamie's look. There you go, mate. Just up there. Evening, fellas. No, it's afternoon and Jamie over here. So yeah, not quite the evening. On my way down to Sydney during the game, so we do want to stay quiet. Just hope it's worth staying up for. Also, Paul, yesterday on View from the Mountain, I believe you said for England. He's talking about Kieran Trippier. He was trying to prove me wrong, wasn't he? Oh, there it is. Here it is. Right backs that Trips can play both sides. Kieran Trippier, he retired from England a year ago. Yeah, that's much the same as when I retired from playing for Sheffield United, as if I'm going to get picked. But no, it's I just thought it was an option. Never mind. He's not an option. Jamie's right. Well done, Jamie. Afternoon, guys, says Darren. Come on, you red and white wizards, says Blades Ramble, whoever that is. White, red, and what wizards? Yeah, what wizard? Where are the wizards? That's the question. Love to see some wizardry today. I don't know if we will. Currently in work until 3:30. Daz. Oh, mate, feel for you. So it'll have to be the 2 stars of BR to help me through. Oh, the 2 stars. There we go, of the Blades Ramble. Thank you very much, Darren. Obviously, the Jimmy can't hear us, so that's fine. Thanks for doing the watch along, lads. Keep me updated here in Scotland. Dawn, we've got you covered. Just stick with us and you'll be fine. Watch along. We are at home. Yes, we are. Ian, me and the Batman do not live in Sheffield, and it is a bit of a trek. More of a trek for the man to my. How are you looking at it? To my right, as it is, yeah. Yeah, he's down there, Bristol, mate. So it's a long old trek, and we don't go to every single home game. So yeah, so we're here. Hopefully you'll follow us in and stick with us for the 90 minutes. Now, there's been a big result in the division. The dark horses, the ones that everyone's quite quick to write off. I know Cal Fowler is a bit of a closet fan of Millwall, and he said on one of his preview shows, which I watched, I fancy Millwall to win. And I was like, Middlesbrough away is a hard place to go, but guess what? They've only gone and done it. They've only gone and done it, Batman. What you saying, mate? Did you watch the game?
I saw parts of it. I saw the equaliser from Coburn. I didn't manage to catch the winner, but it just shows you, doesn't it? I mean, we were talking on View from the Mountain yesterday about, we were laughing about how much of a cop-out it was. I said, I'll wait until the Easter results and tell you I think it's going to go up. This is exactly why. We wouldn't have necessarily bet on Millwall going there and getting 3 points, would you? But what a result for them.
It does change things at the top of the table, mate, to the point where we're looking at Millwall have leapfrogged Middlesbrough and are now bang in the race. You can see Ipswich still there with a game in hand, 3 points behind Millwall. I'll tell you what, Millwall, they've got some bottle, mate. I thought Middlesbrough should have scored at least 2, I think, before Millwall replied, in my opinion. Fry missed an absolute golden. I know he took a good header, but he missed a golden chance to open the scoring from close range. And Millwall have shown a lot of bottle there and come back. That's the type of result, mate, that can just give you that little bit of belief and momentum going into this final bit. And if you look at their fixtures, which we'll do on our show, probably on next week, we'll look through all the fixtures. It was said that Millwall have quite a favourable running. Now, I'm always wary of that, because whenever people say that, they don't count on teams at the bottom who are fighting for their absolute existence, who pull out all sorts of results towards the end of the season. Tends to be the ones you want are the lads in the middle who have got out to play for and are not always super duper motivated. Even teams like Wednesday, who have been relegated in already, they always seem to get results towards the end of the year. The teams that are already dead and buried, they seem to play with a bit of freedom and tend to get a couple of results. So we'll have to watch the space, won't we, mate?
We will, and that tends to happen. And even in games where they're looking to scrape a point just to ease their way away from the relegation zone. You'll get teams dropping into 2 banks of 4, a 4 and a 5, and they're just going to be there to try and stop you and hit you on the break, and they're all going to encounter that.
But they're all flying into every tackle, mate. There's no quarter given. But let's have a look at the teams. Do you want to talk us through it, Lou?
Yeah, so it looks like Swansea are matching us up. We've got United and Swansea in a 4-2-3-1. I guess no surprises from a Sheffield United point of view, Paul. We've got Adam Davies in goal. The usual, or the back 4, let's say, at least, that we expected. Sariki, Tanganga, Bindon and Burrows, Peck and Gyro in the middle. And then we got that kind of strata behind Bamford of Brooks, O'Hare, Hamer and Pat himself up front. So no surprises from our point of view. There is, we talked about it just before we came on, Paul, there is one glaring omission from the Swansea lineup, which is Ethan Galbraith. I did have a look just as we were coming on to see what the nature of his absence is. It looks like he's got a calf issue, so he picked up a little injury, and they've decided to leave him out. So that's. I mean, it's great. It's great for us. They're missing one of their better players, but they have still got that threat up top, haven't they? Of our favourite, Dr. Vipotnik.
The Doc, yeah. Should have a little look at the benches, mate.
Yeah, and I don't think anything there that kind of screams to give us any clues about what Chris Wilder was talking about yesterday in terms of he's made his mind up on certain players. Maybe one, Danny Ings not featuring, and as far as I'm aware, he'd be fit and available to be selected. I don't think any of us are expecting him to be here next season, so he's obviously not been selected in the match day squad. Any surprises on there for you, mate? I think for me, that's mostly who I would expect to be involved.
Centre half. Is he gone with? There's McGuinness in there, mate.
McGuinness isn't there. That's interesting.
No McGuinness, no me.
Yeah.
And but obviously Hjelde, if he can play centre half as well. But that's quite interesting, isn't it, mate?
That is interesting, and I didn't pick up on that before. So that could say a lot about. I mean, look, we don't know. They might have a small injury. There might be something there, but not as far as we're aware.
He was quite vehement, mate. He says he knows who's coming and going. He says he knows who he wants to get rid of, and he's not in the squad. Neither is Danny Ings. Neither is Ben Mee. Some wages there, right there already. And McGuinness is one that I think someone would go for. Lower end Championship team might. I think the reputation's still pretty reasonable. But yeah, mate, interesting lineup. I think it's the lineup that we as Blades fans kind of expected. Is that fair to say? I think it's kind of what we imagined.
I think it's fair to say, and I think he talked yesterday about how he's not going to rip things up, and it sounds to me, I mean, he's certainly giving clues that moving forward, he's going to stick with the more or less the same system and the same formation, which I'm not against. He's just got to obviously turn the squad over a little bit in the summer and find a way to make it work that little bit better. But of course, we got 7 games left to play yet, so hopefully, he can squeeze a bit more out of this group, starting with a win today.
Yes. Well, if you wanted to see the view from the mountain, guys, we did record one last night, so that is available on the Blades Ramble. If you want to go on there, myself and Lewis again back together, and it feels so good. Here we are for your watch along of Sheffield United today, entertaining the Swans, notoriously a possession-based side, mate. I'm not. I have to confess, I haven't seen loads and loads of them this season. Tend to be, whenever I do see them, it's always Vipotnik firing one in. It seems like he's got a hell of a strike on him. We'll want to cut out him having any opportunities, even from distance today, I think, because he's a bit of a weapon. I can't see him there next season. Can you?
I can't. I mean, the goals he's had this season, there's been this possible, I think it was on Countdown to Kickoff, Lee and Jimmy said, well, possibly maybe a one-season wonder because he wasn't prolific in the prior season. But he's doing it right now, isn't he? And like you say, he looks a threat. He definitely spearheads that team in terms of being kind of a classic centre forward in some ways. Offers a physical presence as well. Might give Jaff and Bindon something to think about today in that respect as well.
Yeah, he's like you say, he looks to be someone who's quite well fancied by a lot of clubs. Could be the sort of striker that someone being promoted to the Premier League might take with them. Maybe someone they feel like could bridge that gap for them at the top of the pitch. But he's done well in not a massively struggling Swansea side this year, but certainly a mid-table outfit. Now, I don't know about you, mate, but there is one thing. I mean, personally, I love mine. Do you love yours? Do you love yours?
I love mine. I know Jimmy loves his.
Yeah, well, thing is, mate, on the channel, we do love our OK jerseys.
Do you want your favourite replica shirts for the World Cup? Check out okjersey.com. It's high quality jerseys starting from just £15. I love mine. From modern day shirts to the old classics that we all love. Use the code RAMBLE at the checkout to get 8% off your order. Get ready for the World Cup in style. And thank you to OK Jersey for their support of the Ramble.
I love mine.
It never gets old, does it?
Mate, I absolutely love mine. And so does Jimmy. Superb, mate. The way he voices them over, I mean, he's taken all the best bits from all the best presenters, including Gary Neville on that one. So yeah, very, very good indeed. He won't go over when he does his adverts. Absolutely priceless. I do fuel when I'm on the go, and I like to have it if I'm missing a meal on that day. Cheers, guys. Right, I'm in cricketers, pal. Fair enough. I hope Millwall go up. Yeah, I think there'll be quite a few things like that. Yes, lads. 2-1 Blades, Bamford and Brooksy, says Jack. Do we think the surgery Campbell had could have had an impact on his form this season, especially fitness? I think it might be a timely, very minor surgery to cover up the idea that he's not in the squad, but that's just a conspiracy. I'm not saying that's true. I'm not at the game today, says Russ, so I'll be keeping you company today, boys. Thank you, Russ. You're more than welcome.
Russ.
One, up the Blades. Also, love the fact Wilder said he is demanding effort, not asking. Yes, indeed. But Wilder getting his chest out like he does do, like a little boy sometimes, isn't he? Do you reckon Tanganga is regretting his move north of how well Millwall are going? Millwall aren't regretting it, are they? Because they're flying, and they got a nice princely sum. So I don't know, mate. You'll have to ask him. I should think he's been well compensated. Let's put it like that. At the bloody farm, says Jack, instead of the match at bloody farm. But I've decided getting a season is decided. That's it. He's decided. Jack's having a ticket. Good lad. Ian says, good afternoon, all. Love to say I'm excited for the game, but frankly, more looking forward to the watch along. Thanks, Paul and Lou. Go for an optimistic 2-1. I think, I don't know, it's hard that. Charlie absolutely loves that one. Ramaman, I love mine too. He loves his as well. I'm not surprised. It's we all love him here, don't we? Getting our Tottenham shirt for the World Cup. James, I love mine. You can get all sorts on there, not just Tottenham. And if you put Sheffield United in, you can even get yourself a Sheffield Wednesday top. Afternoon, lads. We're watching from a soft play centre. I'm going 2-1 Blades, up the Blades, up the Ramble. And Ramaman going for a highly optimistic, I think, 4-0 home win. So yeah, that's it, mate. We're up to date on the comments. We've done the team news. We've done the OK jersey, and I do love mine. And yeah, that's it. I mean, some of these shirts are pretty good, I don't want to dumb it down. Thinking, did you see the thing about the Italian FA releasing selling tickets for the World Cup?
Yeah, I saw that.
Qualify for.
The top guy's been released as well, haven't they? They got rid of the top man at the Italian FA as well, I think, haven't they?
Now, I got the feeling, I brought this up because I got the feeling you're a bit of an Italian supporter, Lou. What's the story?
Mother's side of the family. So Nana was Italian. She's no longer with us. So yeah, I have a backup allegiance. So when England go out of World Cups, which generally used to happen when I was younger, I would jump on the Italy bandwagon because I had a second nation, third generation.
We had one that might actually have won something and did win something. So that was quite exciting for you, mate. All right, okay. Well, have you carried on any traditions, any recipes in the family, mate? Because I do love a spicy meatball.
There were a few. Unfortunately, mate, I am not the most talented cook in the world. I'm a mediocre one at best. So I did hold on to a couple of things, but yeah, a few got passed down to me, mum and whatnot. We like Italians in the family, so we eat at 9:30, 10 p.m. Usually about 10. So the traditional UK dinner time is not a Walker thing. Let's say that.
I just love going to Italy. Done all the lakes, Garda, Como, Bologna. Been to. Wife's on about Sicily. In May, on about going there. We just like when we're there, it's every day's like half a stone in weight that I gain because the food is so good, and the coffee and the ice cream, and yeah, just bellissimo. But it's But no, the thing is, the sad point for me was I absolutely love the national jerseys that Italy release, like some of the old ones as well, and that's where I'm going to go to OK Jersey and get some of my some of the Italian stuff. I used to have this really smart jacket which I've handed down to the boy, like a little Italian one with the it's really, they're always really smart gear, isn't it?
It is, and I bought from OK Jersey actually the '94 Italy shirt, the Baggio shirt, which was a special one for me. It's sort of one of the, well, I suppose, kind of the first World Cup I watched in full, and Baggio being a bit of a legend, I thought, yeah, I'll have to grab that one.
Mate, you're not on penalties with wearing that thing either.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
Because I am old enough to remember when he was the star man, and then he missed one in the shootout against Brazil, didn't he, in the final?
Yeah, he did. And Italy haven't always had a great record. Obviously, they won one in a penalty shootout, but they haven't always had a great record in World Cups. So I think they lost one in '98 as well. France, possibly, they lost that penalty shootout too, looking back. So, yeah, but some great shirts down the years, some great players. We were talking about it in one of the groups the other night, how they just don't seem to produce the players that they used to. Do you remember the mid-late 90s? And just at the turn of millennium, I mean, they could make 2 or 3 teams.
But mate, that was the quality of the league, wasn't it? So if when you looked across, when you used to, I mean, English teams at that time weren't competitive in Europe, were they? And you looked across, and I remember, the AC Milan team with Maldini at the back and Baresi and all that lot. But then they had Juventus, didn't they, with Del Piero, Zidane, Edgar Davids. Henri couldn't even get a kick, and it was like, yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
They were absolutely bossing it back then, weren't they? Back at that time, Seedorf for AC, wasn't he, at the time? I think he was.
Yeah, Batistuta at Fiorentina. I mean, you
Batistuta,
just look.
what a machine! I think he's. When I think back to him, he reminds me of, like, Harry Kane is the closest thing to Batistuta. Just like a tall, rangy forward who can kick harder than probably kick a ball to the moon or something. He could have really hit a ball, couldn't he?
Yeah, Batty goal, and yeah, they were terrific. I mean, you play any of those teams in Europe, and you'd look across their lineup, and you'd puff your cheeks out and think this is going to be a long 90 minutes. Wouldn't you? They were just littered with stars. Palmer, who aren't much of a team now. I mean, they had Zola, they had, I think, Vialli at one point. They all had superstars, didn't they? Running through the teams.
It was a hell of a league at that time. Sundays for Serie A, Channel 4. Yeah.
Bit of pink newspaper. Yeah, the pink
newspaper. What's his name? James. What's his name? The presenter. He was on it for years, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Hi, both. I still see him on the few bits every now and then as well. I hope you're well. I am looking forward to this watch-along. I think United win 2-0, sorry. And Liam, sorry. Brain just went there. Still think that Ray and Brewster plays for these. Is Snoop at the game handing out them special cigarettes in the director's box? Is that why Rich and ATB are in there today? ATB's not in there, that's for sure, Darren. I've just seen him in the stand with Jim Bob. Lou, I have to ask, what are your feelings when Italy beat England in the Euro? Oh, Jamie. Lewis, you don't have to answer that, mate. I'll be honest. It's
a good question.
Is it? Mate, you're quite popular at the minute. Don't ruin it with this sort of by just giving away too much info.
I was more distraught than I would have been if they'd have lost the final to anyone else. It makes it worse when it's Italy for some reason. I was not great, Jamie. I would have much preferred England to win it. I always would, but yeah. Not great.
Good answer, mate. Very diplomatic. We'll get you in the Parliament. Lou, has Chris Wilder called your agent about the charity game? Why is he saying that, mate? Have you played at Bramall Lane? I don't know. Was there a game?
There were rumours, which of course, I don't like to elaborate on and respond to. I'm very much past my best, Russ, at 40. I can still run around, but a bit like a player that we know only for an hour. So I'll do my best. No names mentioned.
No names mentioned. Jamie, Serie A is on fraud watch. They've made Scott McTominay look like a god over there.
I think he's a good player, though, Jamie.
Jamie. Even Lloyd Kelly looks great at Juve, and he was mid for Bournemouth. Yeah, well, sometimes we see it all the time, mate. Players who who's the centre mid who played for Wolves couldn't get a game, and now he's the best centre mid in the or one of the best in the world at PSG. Sometimes it's sources for what's his name? Remind me.
I'm forgetting. Is that the Brazilian lad?
No, someone will tell us in the comments. Plays centre mid, holding midfielder for PSG. Jamie will look it up on Google and then pretend that he knew it. So.
I'll have a look actually now. Wolves to PSG.
So we're just my stream, mate. We're just panning across beautiful downtown Bramall Lane, sun drenched by the look of it. I bet it's that deceptive sun where people wear the t-shirt. Oh, there they are, lads in t-shirts. People wear the t-shirts and they're outside for 5 minutes and they're shaking like a dog who's
very well held there. Yeah,
family channel. Yeah. So yeah. Someone will tell us, won't they? Have you found it yet, mate?
Yeah, I think I found Vitinha. Is that the guy?
Vitinha, yeah. I think he was playing a reserve match at like some non-league ground for Wolves, and and now he's there. He is, Vitinha. Cheers, Mike, or something like that. I believe you are correct, Mike. Well done, mate. Vitinha, yeah, you are correct. Yeah, sometimes Jay, it's just it works at some places and then not in others. Obviously, the number of foreign players that arrive in the Premier League and Championship that don't work, and we've seen a few of them in our time. That's for sure, my friend. That's for sure. So yeah, we've got about 2 more minutes for comments, guys, and then I'm going to turn it off for 15 minutes and just so I don't get too upset when someone puts goal like you always do. Oh no.
It looks like Swansea have turned up in their numbers as well. I've not got the full picture of the away end yet, but it looks pretty full from the section.
Yeah, it's a good trip as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
Although there'll be a lot of people off work today, wanting to come and have a day on the sauce and a day watching two sides in the middle of the table, trying to fight to get in that top half. I know we need to be cheering that on for a good mate of mine who's got a little wager on it.
Yeah, that's what we've got to be hoping for. I still think, as I said on View from the Mountain, I think top 10 is attainable for United, and at this stage, I'd be pretty happy with that. I'd have to say I'd give them a small pat on the back if they can hit some form now and climb into the top 10. It's not where we wanted to be at the start of the season, but
a small pat.
Yeah, a small pat on the back.
All right, so what we'll do is, guys, we'll update you on the scores from around the grounds at half time. We might get Lewis to do his impression of the when Jimmy did it of the final score. We'll definitely do that. I'll definitely have a go at that later. But here we are. See the Blades fans. Oh no, the Swansea fans. I think they keep going there. Football heaven advert on.
We'll have to get
wait for the teams to come out, mate. As we wait for the teams, we'll have to do a check on the timings. They're coming out now. Can you see them coming out?
I've got them lined up already, so it might be for once that I'm ahead. Normally I'm behind everybody else, but Sky Go is I call it Sky Slow.
Yeah, you're gonna have to pause it then, mate. I'm on the cop now. Nice pictures of the cop. Some ramblers in there for shower. There's Davo in that really smart black goalie top. I might get that at the end of the season if it's.
I do like that.
If it's on special, might have an OK jersey. Something for the OK jersey guys to get on board with that, because I do like that black one.
They could list it and they'll put a Wednesday goalie top on there instead.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I think they've sorted that, so I'll stop slagging that. All right, so Pat Bamford, is he going to notch today, pal?
I hope so, mate. I mean, his form's been pretty good since he came in, didn't it? I must admit, when we signed him, looking back, if I'm completely honest, I didn't know quite how much impact he'd had, because obviously he'd not played a great deal of football for a spell before he came to us. But it looks like he's never been away. When he came in, he's been excellent for us, and he allows us to get up the pitch sometimes as well. Probably the one and only thing he's not got in his locker is playing as kind of a stretch striker and running beyond people, although he can do that from time to time. his real strength is linking play, isn't it? And popping up in the right positions and sometimes playing with his back to goal. He's got almost everything else about him apart from that. He's been terrific for us. I just hope he can continue it into next season because we need leaders like that through the side.
Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm just looking at them. They've got. He's gonna be having a few wrestling matches with old Clem Fandango, or can you do the Cambango or whatever his name?
I think we were linked with
Fandango.
We were linked with Cabango.
Lightning, very, very frightening me.
I've got Cabango and Jaff now in the centre circle, just getting ready to go.
Get it behind a big Cabango. Yeah, there's loads, isn't there? It just works. I wonder if he likes to drink. Tango. That's the worst one. Sorry, guys. Sorry.
So I've got, yeah, look,
He's cheekily asking if he can have an iron brew.
The cure what ails you, that one.
Oh, iron brew.
I used to love the iron brew adverts, you know, those cheeky ones that they brought out with their families in the hospital. And there was one with a little bulldog called Wembley. So the English kid goes to his girlfriend's dad's house, and they're Scottish. And Wembley walks in, little bulldog, and farts on the Scottish flag on the rug. It's brilliant.
Mate, I don't remember it. I think it sounds good.
I'll send it to you. It's funny. So he's just blown the whistle for me. I'll get a...
Right, so I'm not started. They're just focusing on Whittle. Yeah, Whittle. I think my grandma used to use that as a term for something else, but...
I'm mine, yeah.
I'm off for a Whittle. Okay.
I'm on 10 seconds, so I've paused there.
Okay, I'll count you in. Dean Whitestone, not familiar. And they're off. Big Diag from Swansea. And the clock comes on. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You got it?
We're in. Yeah, we're in sync.
Oh, man. There's the gaffer. Throwing something into the crowd again. Loves doing that.
Like playing ourselves with trouble.
Swansea with the left-hand side. Ball inside. Good play from Swansea nice and early. Into the box. Bindon does well. Stands up and boots the ball into the sky. Is it windy?
It looks like it's swirling around a little bit, doesn't it?
It's barely gone anywhere. Swansea starting on the front foot. United clear the ball to halfway. Good start for Swansea. Starting to play nice and early. Swansea on the attack down the left-hand side again. Ball comes in, cleared again by Bindon. Over the full-back's head, who knocks it. He keeps hold of it. I thought he was knocking it back to the keeper. He keeps hold of it, plays it square, near to their 18-yard line. Swansea left to right with the right back. Big diag from the right back, straight through to Davo. Get your first touch, Davo. And... yeah, it looks a bit swirly, mate. When he booted that, it seemed to come back towards him. So I think the wind is blowing towards the cop. So it looks like against United in this first half.
It does. When Davo kicked that, you could see it. It wasn't travelling very quick, was it? There was a bit of resistance.
No. Peck has a little battle in the middle there. Oh, okay. Burrows nearly lost the ball. Free kick given by the ref. Bit generous, maybe.
I think so.
Vita Matos, the Swansea gaffer.
What do you make of him? Because there's a lot of people that rate him quite highly. I mean, it's not the season they necessarily would have wanted, but they did look like a potential relegation.
United free kick. Sorry, mate. Long ball forward. United have got a free kick right on the edge of their 18-yard box. I don't want to chop you off, mate, but
No, it's all right.
Much about him. I really don't know much about his team. Not really seen him before. So I'll be perfectly honest. When it comes to Matos, I guess he'll be judged on his results, won't he? And I think Swansea are about where you'd expect them to be with the squad they've got.
Yeah, I think so. They've got some handy players in that team, though. You wonder if not just Vipotnik will get cherry picked. I mean, the keeper Vigouroux is quite well thought of
Hey,
as well.
you look up and down this division, and other than Sheffield Wednesday, I think every side has got few useful players in
Yeah,
it.
agree.
Every single one.
Agree. And I'd never believe the remark that it's a poor division. I don't think it is. I think it's full of good players and good teams.
Right, ball in. Hamer overcooks it. Hits it straight into the crowd behind the goal. Not quite filling it, have they, mate? But they've had it's a good jaunt from Wales, so we forgive them.
Yeah, it'd take them a good, I'd estimate about 4 hours to get to Sheffield from there. It's a good trek.
He's properly overcut that Hamer. Swansea with Vigouroux out to the left back, left hand side. To the centre, United. Referee giving a lot of I'll say soft ones early. United put them under pressure there. I think it looks to me like Swansea are doing the Swansea thing and trying to play out from the back. And I think that could play nicely into our hands, if I'm honest.
Bit of Swanzalona, as I used to call them.
Another belter that way. Swanzalona.
Although a couple of big diags there, it's more Swansaldon, isn't it? It's a bit more Wimbledon.
Oh, mate, he's going mad now. Sariki with the ball at right back for United with a throw in. A big diag there from Swansaldon.
It don't work, that, does it? I thought I'll go for it, and then the minute I said it, I saw the second I said it.
Oh no, it's good, mate. It's good. It's good. I'm having it. There's Vigouroux.
Keeper's well thought of, any Vigouroux.
Silky touches. Little turn. And again, back to the left-hand side. Seems to like that side. I think United are trying to force them to play that way a little bit. And then back to the goalkeeper again. Bit of keep ball. And now out to the right-hand side. They like it to the right centre half and then playing into the middle. United have nicked it. Peck has it now.
Go on, Cal. Go on,
Cal.
Cal.
Squares it. Oh! Oh, Clem Fandango cuts it out.
I know that we're really just playing for pride at this point, but here we go.
Oh, ref's not give the free kick. Oh, he has. Oh, I thought ref had played on. Gave it about 8 seconds after it happened. Crazy that. That was pretty easy for Cal O'Hare, wasn't it? Crikey.
Yeah.
Went past him, but just knocked the ball past him. He couldn't sort his feet out the right centre half.
I know we're just playing for pride at this point, but I really would like to see us win at home today. I think the supporters need it at the moment.
Yeah, it's been a while. Ball down the line.
Oh,
David comes out well and cleans up towards halfway. O'Hare nicks in. Meanwhile, Leicester leading 1-0 at Preston. I'm Preston, sorry.
Big goal.
Leicester need that kind of news. Back to Vigouroux again. Not shy about playing with it, using the goalkeeper, are they, to play to left centre half into centre mid. That seems to be their way. They play to the centre halves and then they like a little slide rule into the centre midfielder.
Yeah, they've got a little pattern of play, haven't they? That they seem comfortable with. I'm just looking as well, mate. Hull City 1-0 up at Oxford. Another big scoreline.
Yeah. Not our mate who scored again, is it?
Good question. Let's have a look. Balumi was the scorer.
Oh, I love Bloomy on the barbecue.
A Balumi burger.
Yeah.
Our mate is playing, though. Well, a couple of our old mates are playing, actually. Lundstrom and McBurney.
Does good fries as well, Bloomy.
Does.
Playing well, Swansea up over halfway. Chopped out by Riedeveld, but they win it straight back in the centre circle with Swansea out to the right back. on the right touchline now. He fancies a run at him here, look. Ronaldo. Ronaldo, you can already see fancies a little run at Burrows.
Yeah.
Burrows giving him a lot of space. Breaking every Gary Neville rule. You've got to get closer. Got to stop the cross.
When that cross came to the back stick to Sariki as well, I'm not entirely sure Sariki knew there was a runner in behind him. What would you do with the fullbacks next season, Paul? Would you stick with Burrows and Sariki, or do you think we need to go a bit more defensive on one side?
I think I'd like certainly some competition for Sariki. I think Burrows is nervous 1v1 against pace. And as we found out against Wrexham, it kind of cost us in the end, didn't it? I don't think he gets an awful lot of help from his centre halves either. I think they want to stay in their position in the centre, and certainly he might end up with a left winger who might come and double up at times. Gus isn't that guy, so I think he'd be begging for somebody who can get up and down a bit more like Brooks. He can,
Yeah,
and provide a little bit of cover on in front of him. Because you could tell there he had one intention, didn't he, to run at him?
Yeah, and obviously knows that's. I mean, Burrows is great going forward. His weakness is sometimes on the other side of things, and that's obviously been identified here. I think.
Yeah, but if he's gonna have a big career, mate, and he's got all the ability to do that, it's something he desperately needs to improve on. Yeah. Because you don't have to have masses of pace to be a good defender.
It's about getting your positioning right, your timing, your body position as well. How you stand is important in some situations.
But you've got to be brave enough to get closer there, aren't you? In those scenarios, you don't want to sell yourself, but you also want to be able to affect the cross when it comes in. There's Peck. Hamer, Sheffield United trying a few one-touch bits, wins it back. Well done, Burrows. Hamer, good defending. 50-50, Burrows boots it down into touch down in the corner. This is where, a bit further up. This is where we'll be shouting, box him in, box him in. Oh, it's Ward, ex-Crystal Palace.
I was going to say, I thought I recognised that face, and then I realised it was Joel Ward.
Yeah, Joel Ward, mate. Sariki nods back comfortably to Davo. It's good. Davo looking more confident, a bit more weight gesturing and shouting, I think. He's growing into the role, isn't he?
Well, it's good, isn't it? And it takes time to do that. If you've not had much playing time and then you've got to come into a very important position, it takes a few games, doesn't it, to get settled down. And
good clearance. Flicked on by Peck. Booted forward by Swansea. And there's Burrows gets fouled there for sure, ref. Come along. Right, he's played on. Don't mind it. Peck out to the right back. Femi Sariki. Jairo Riedeveld in central midfield. Squares it. It's the ball. It's loose play from Riedeveld. Ronaldo. He looks dangerous for them, Ronaldo, on that right. Some good defending by United. Here comes Burrows. Back to Peck. Peck in centre mid, looking for options. Driving forward. Great ball through towards Pat Bamford. Lays it back. Gus Hamer. Into a here's Bamford into the box. Squares it.
oh,
Brooks.
go on, Brooksy.
Peck. Oh, nearly. United just couldn't get the ball out their feet and pull the trigger. Some good play between Bamford, Hamer, O'Hare.
Pat does really well there, but you sometimes think we struggle for having a player that runs beyond. There's certain situations where I think we slow ourselves down because we get into that final third and players want to turn around and link up play, and we haven't really got anybody that runs beyond that line, have we?
No, we've said it before, haven't we? We need somebody who's, got that little bit of a yard, who's gonna make that kind of movement. Okay, United pressing high with Swansea. They've played it well. Play it out to the right hand side. Ronaldo's been their danger man on this right for me so far. Into centre mid. Lots of passes, Swansea. I better look cracking on the statometer, whatever they call it. Possession 80% currently for Swansea, 20 United. As we tick into the 13th minute. It is the Swansea way, isn't it? It really is. Not changed very much.
And I don't think, as long as we use the ball well in make better decisions in certain situations, I don't think Chris Wilder will care too much about the possession stat. I think Swansea will always try and play keep ball against most teams.
I think Peck's just nailed somebody there.
Back to back into Swansea's half. They're going to knock the ball along the line against Cabango between the centre halves and back to Vigouroux. They want to keep the ball. They're not in a rush, mate.
I think it suits us that, mate. Sort of play. Yeah. Burrows wins a header and Tanganga has the ball for United. Back to Suriki, squares it to Binden. Binden out to Burrows on this left on halfway. Sheffield United trying to get the foot on trying to get possession, I'd say. Keep the ball for a couple of minutes. I mean, in comes David to Tanganga again, so I don't mind it. United trying to play forwards. It's not too bad. Burrows into Peck under pressure. Nice ball to Binden. Big diag. And offside, says the linesman, against Brooks. Bit lazy that Brooksy.
Yeah, shouldn't be getting called offside there, should he?
No.
He's literally a few yards into the into the Swansea half. Maybe 10, 15 yards in.
Well, to me, he's got to get back on there.
Yeah, he shouldn't be getting called offside there.
Vigouroux going long, keeping United honest. I think that they're mixing it up a lot. They're either playing a lot between the back and the midfield, or they're going really direct. So there is some variety to how they're going about it. I think with this wind, it's a touch trickier to try and get. Oh, there we go. Brooksy in midfield knocks it over his head. Square ball. Oh, great ball by Peck.
Ball by City, yeah.
Into Gus. Shoot. It all opens up. Goal! United! Get in! Gussie, the waves parted, and Gus Hamer walks straight into the centre of the pitch, 20 yards out, opens his body, curls it into the far corner. Sheffield United 1-0 up at home to Swansea in the 16th minute. Boom! Get in there.
His eyes widened.
That's really good.
His eyes widened, didn't they? He just saw they just left this ocean of space for him to shoot. Exactly the position that Gus likes to take aim from as well.
Very, very nice. Opens his body beautifully. Slots home. Super Gus Hamer. A lot of us resigned to losing him, but that's the quality that he brings to the table.
We'll all be saying give him a new contract now, won't we?
What makes you say that? We're not fickle, are we, Lou? What are you trying to say?
That's a terrific finish, and you can't give him that kind of space to get that shot away. That's the perfect position for him as well. He loves to take aim from there, just cutting in from that left-hand side edge of the box. Well, good start. So it's that classic thing, isn't it, mate? All the possession you can have doesn't make a difference sometimes. you want me to pick some comments up? Trying to
If you
remember.
like, mate. There you go. Who was doing that with me the other day and kept doing it wrong? It was Motson. I'm going to call him out. I was like, mate, you've done that all wrong. He had the name over here. He had all sorts going on.
Just before I dip back into the comments, we've got Swansea just on the attack now, on their left, United's right. United defend that really well there. Close the space out. So let's have a look where we were. If I'm repeating any, but I don't think we had this one. Jamie said Franco, decent player for these. Keep an eye out. Yeah, I think Ronaldo, as Paul was saying, mate, was looking pretty threatening earlier on. Paul, this is Clem Fandango. Can you hear me?
You don't watch Toast then, mate, no?
No, I don't.
Mate, you've got to watch Toast. Toast in London, mate. It's so funny. He's a character on it. And he works in a voiceover studio, and the Matt Berry is the actor.
Oh wait, I have seen it. The Toast of London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he works. This guy called Clem Fandango works in the booth, and every time he comes on, he's like, "Hello, Stephen. It's Clem Fandango. Can you hear me?" Yes, I can hear you, Clem Fandango.
I loved him in the
mate, keep going with the comments. Keep going.
Yeah. Dave Morwood says, hello, you two again. Come on, Blades, up all the rambles, up the Blades. Like and subscribe. Wait for our 2 reporters to see the goals before posting. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Gatekeeper says, can confirm it's breezy in Sheffield. Certainly looks it here. Certainly looks it. Jack says, just can't get it to sit for us yet. Well, it sat for Gus nicely a moment ago, Jack, so we can all relax a little bit more now. Kaiser says, what are you guys expecting for next season? Oh, good question. Paul, I'll let you answer that first.
Yeah, well, again, I expect us to go again under Wilder. I expect us to be in and around the playoff picture. And you just never know, do you? We'll see what the team looks like. And then I'm sure we're optimistic. We're optimistic.
Yeah, I would say the same. I'd expect us to be competitive in and around the playoff picture. Jack says, why do we never shoot in the box?
Maybe you spoke too soon, Jack.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we don't get it in there often.
Oh, we haven't done it, have we, Lou? Who do you think's useless for Sheffield United?
I'll keep my counsel.
No. Come on, because then they're bound to score. You see, that's what we want.
Oh yeah, the old Lewis curse. Pat Bamford, no good.
Yeah, definitely.
That's rubbish.
Yeah, I'm with you, mate. With you.
Jamie Dumpling says that player who has the yard for us is Ty Campbell. He just doesn't do it enough. Yeah, he does have a yard. Well, I'm told he has a yard, Jamie, but yeah, we don't see it often enough. And I don't know if that's more a symptom of how we've been this season, how the side's built, how we play, or just a general willingness and ability to go and run beyond. We know, we saw him do it last season.
Swansea played it well. Sorry, mate. Then the left-hand side for Swansea. Ball goes into the box. Good turn. Falls over. No way, ref. Thank you. And cleared by United. Carry on, mate. Swansea possession, as per.
Yeah, Ty Campbell, we saw it various occasions last season where he had the ability to go and do that and showed that yard of pace, but we just haven't seen it enough this year. And it's all right having the ability. You've got to get out there and do it. Darren says, surely we'll have McCallum back next season. Then with Walker, both full-backs are sorted. One of the best defenders who hardly trained and no pace but read the game was Paul McGrath, or Paul McGrath, depending on how you say that. Not fast, just good. He did have a little bit of pace in his younger days. Paul McGrath. He had a yard of pace when he was younger.
And Big Ledley at Spurs, same deal, wasn't it? Never trained.
Yeah, because he had cartilage issues in his knee, didn't he, Ledley King? And he physically couldn't train as often as he would have liked.
Pep's tried to nick it. Swansea in behind.
Oh dear.
Ref penalty. Oh God. So the ball seemed to be held up. Davo came out. It was a right mess for Sheffield United. Peck's jumped into her, try and nip the ball, missed it. It's gone into the box. It's sort of spun, held up wickedly. Binden's legs are everywhere. Davo's come to get it and took his man out, and the ref's given it.
There's an unfortunate bounce there, isn't there? I feel like Binden's got to do a little bit better there, mate, and deal with that.
Binden's
situation.
legs, like behind him, he's trying to adjust his body, and I think the spin of the ball, the wind, maybe. Don't not make too many excuses. Wilder will be fuming. There's about 3 chances to do better there from a number of players, but we'll focus on the pen then, and I'm going to turn these comments off so I can't see them.
We've got the doctor.
The Plotnik versus Davis. Ronnie says he's going to save it, so it must be happening. Oh, the ball's sort of blown off the spot. Oh. He's like this.
That's going to help Davo more than it's going to help with Plotnik.
No, he's a bit of a marksman. Oh dear, great. Sort of waited for Davo, didn't he? And then opened his body, put it to his right, keeper's left. Well taken. Never in doubt, really, when you see it. Interesting that, because I think if the wind's blowing the other way, it's always harder for the striker. I think the wind's blowing into the goal. It's just about a good contact then, isn't it?
Yeah. Like you say, he just waits for him to commit, doesn't he? And then sets himself.
Ronnie says terrible pen. I think he's waited for Davo to dive. I think it's a very good pen.
And Ad says can't find any streams for the match today. Well, stick with us, mate. We'll take you through what's happening. Ian says big bonus being on the Sky at Red Button. Don't have to listen to Hinchcliffe, Goodman, and the other star commentators. You've got everything you need here, Ian, and you don't need any of those people.
I changed that banner. Annoyingly.
Very good play, says Jack. Well done, lads.
United out to left-hand side with Burrows. Into the box. Strikes one. United throw.
Burrows dragging the defender away, opens it up. Yes, good observation, Jack, for Gus's goal. Unfortunately, we've had another goal since then.
Hamer down in the left-hand corner. Oh, good one too with Burrows and Hamer worked a really nice situation. Is that was it running? What was that? The 24th minute.
I think it would have been. Let me double check. Vipotnik 25. It says on FOTMob, 25th minute. Yeah. James has just opened up so much for Gus. Awful defending, but can't complain. Yeah, they left him far too much time and space, didn't they? And Brooks as well drags players. Jack didn't see Brooks, just saw Burrows run. We've been very calm and composed out of possession, says Jack. Not got frustrated with the lack of ball. Very well done, lads. Yeah. Yeah, it was a good play for the goal. And again, we saw there a moment ago Gus and Burrows linking up really well. 2 or 3 good runs to take the defenders away, says Ian. Jamie says, Lewis, this is Clem H. Fandango. Can you hear me? I got the reference now.
Oh, no. Oh, no. For some reason. StreamYard's playing silly beggars with me now. StreamYard. Goodness me, what's happened here?
Is it all gone a bit Ruben Sayers?
Mate, it's absolutely killed me. And now you're on full screen. Oh, dear. Oh. That partridge. There we go, that's better. Better from you, StreamYard. Right.
Steve says, taking my lad to his first away game on Monday to Bristol. Looking forward to a good day out, up the Blades, up the Ramble. Come on, you Red and White Wizards. Hope you have a good day.
Look at that tash, mate.
It's a great tash.
Right, Brooks on the right-hand side. Cutting in. Oh, sorry, mate. Disturbing you again. Sariki inside the Swansea half in central midfield. Back to Bindon. Wide to Burrows. Down the line towards Hamer. He's going to lose that little battle. And he smashed him. That's definitely a booking. Biggity Bango gets nailed by Hamer there. Bang.
For a little fella, he's got a robust challenge in him, hasn't he?
Mate, how is that not a booking?
You know,
dear.
I met him not long ago, and he's only a little guy, Gus. You know, you meet him and you think, how is it? He like smashes into like 6'2" defenders and sends them flying. It just
Yeah. Bigaroo. 50p head from Bindon. Puts under a bit of pressure. Bit of volley tennis in the middle. Out by City for a Swansea throw in.
Kelly says, yeah, great goal, Gus. Hi guys, hope you're both well. Hope you're well too, Kelly. Up the Blades, up the BTR.
Up behind the Ramble.
Up behind the Ramble. Thank you. Although it's changed its branding now. It's
Brooks.
the other side now.
Shank clearance is Brooks down the right for Sheffield United. Cuts inside. Rides a tackle. Yeah, just let it run away from him a little bit. Tanganga wins. And now Brooks making a challenge on halfway for Sheffield United. Swansea have the ball. Yalkue does really well there.
Yeah.
Back out to the Swansea left back inside their own half. Back to the centre half into Vigaroo. It's been a familiar pattern as we tick on to 30 minutes. Swansea enjoying a lot of possession, but a lot of it in their own third, which suits Sheffield United's press. As the centre half kicks it out again. Is it Burgess?
And Kelly says, like and subscribe. Let's get the channel to 12k. Thank you for that, Kelly. Ian says, got away with one there. Ultimately, we didn't in the end. What I want next season is 2 rapid wingers and to run at defenders. Oh, wouldn't we all, Jack? I'd take that as well.
Yeah, ball comes out to Burrows. Bindon United have playing their own keep ball at the back now with Davo. Out to Sariki. Femi back to Tanganga. This is going long in a minute. There it is. And headed out by the Swansea defender. Sheffield United throwing in about halfway on the right-hand side. Looking a little bit rattled. Is it Burgess at the back for them?
I think it is, yeah. Burgess and Cabango, just double check.
He's had a few loose bits and bobs he has recently. They'll keep giving him the ball, though.
It is Burgess, yeah. Ward, Cabango, Burgess, and Timon. It's not a bad back four, actually, for the level of that. But...
yeah, it's not bad. Out towards Burrows to Bindon. Oh, nice turn, Bindon. Makes a load of space for himself. And goes off down the left-hand side. Still looking for that pass. Goes back to Peck.
Just put that back up on the screen, Paul. The other part of your clan will be happy at the minute. West Brom.
Yeah, that's right, mate. Yeah. West Brom leading. They need that. The 2 big sides down there, West Brom and Leicester. Once there's a division, find themselves in trouble. Here goes Burrows on the left-hand side. In towards Hamer. In back to Burrows. Ball into the box. Over hits it. Brooks at the far stick. Near the corner flag. Brooksy 1v1. Oh, it's Femi, sorry.
It's a shame about that Burrows cross because it had a lovely shape on it, didn't it? It just put a bit too much on it.
Yes. Yeah.
And the West Brom goal was an own goal from Hollywood FC. Dobson. converting into his own net on 27 minutes. One says Kelly. Norwich 1-0 up. Charlton 1-1. Let's have a little catch up with the scores while we're waiting for the corner.
All right, we'll do them all at half time.
Yeah.
Short corner. What's he give there? Lino. What?
That's bizarre.
That looked like it was a square pass. The pass doesn't go forward.
If anything, it goes backwards.
Oh, Lino, you've got to be sure if you're going to put your flag up, haven't you? Deary me, that is ridiculous.
Sariki gives the ball away very cheaply there.
I'm struggling with that.
It was a really bizarre decision.
For those who can't see it, basically they play a short corner. Man comes short towards the corner taker. He lays it back to him to play. The ball back to him looks like it's gone backwards, and he's given it as an offside. It's certainly not forwards, is it, Lou?
It's certainly not forwards. If anything, it looked like it was played slightly backwards to me. At most, it's a square pass.
And I mean, if the liner is going to be smart and clever and go, oh, he's offside there, he's got to be sure. And that is, for me, poor. Anyway, Hamer back to Davo. Mate, that
Weird decision, wasn't it?
Mate, it boils my blood. We're in position to put the ball in the box. You got the cavalry up from the back. Wilder will be fuming with that when he sees that. Honking from the lino.
The man in black would definitely not approve.
Deary me. Big dive towards Brooks. Great kick for touch.
Bang in the dirt. He's gone. Bit of Barry Scott there.
Hi, I'm Barry Scott. They must have known. It was great advertising. Everyone remembered it.
My mate down the road, Bristol City fan, his dad is actually called Barry Scott. So
no, he's not. No, he's not.
That's his name, Barry Scott. I say it to him every time I see him. Bang.
Mate, I bet he was delighted when that came out.
Shout out to Matt Scott, my mate, and I said, "What's your dad's name anyway?" When I first met him, he goes, "Oh, Barry." I was like, "You are joking."
I feel for all the, because Alexa is actually quite a nice name, isn't it? And all the young girls called Alexa now. Oh man,
and the devices are going haywire,
mate.
Oh,
the
Potnick. Does Davo get a hand on that?
Great save from Davo. That
I thought he got a hand to it. I didn't know if it
played
was
some lovely counter-attacking football. Played it down the right-hand side. Ball into the space for Potnick. I'm a little concerned with our centre halves there and why they're absolutely nowhere near him when he takes the shot on. Davo's done him a major favour and kept them out there. He should score Vipotnik in truth.
He should. Jaff sticks his arm up for offside as well. I don't think Vipotnik's offside at
all. Jaff needs to get his whatever in gear and get across and affect that play rather than waving his arm in the sky. He should be over there, putting him under pressure.
Yeah, that was really poor. Like you say, they're nowhere near him, and you've got to come across and deal with it. So look what else we got before we take this throw in there. Kieran says, I think you boys will beat us today. We can't seem to win games away from home. Yeah, I've noticed they're not particularly a great away side.
Carrying the threat, mate. Carrying a threat. It's quite an even game at the minute. He looks useful, Yalkoué, for them.
I was just going to say that. There's a couple of moments where he's put a couple of decent challenges in, and he's worked his way out of trouble once really well as well. Like the look of him.
Good tackle.
Well won by Femi.
Go on, Femi, on your bike. Go on, Femi. Carries United over halfway. And a good ball as well towards O'Hare. Well done, Femi Sariki. Gets the applause of the Blades fans there.
So that's what you get from him, isn't it? That power. He can
He's
drive forward the ball.
He's a powerful runner, isn't he? Bindon. Burrows into Gus. Gus. Back to Bindon. Into Peck. There's City Peck on halfway. Looking for it. Got his head up. Looking for his pass. It's out there. It's out there, mate. It's out the right. Get it out quick. There we go. Out to the right. We get there eventually. Where's Brooks? Tanganga. Back to Gyro at centre half position. Across to Bindon on halfway on the left-hand side. Keepers in play. Yep. Davo back to Bindon. Sheffield United being patient with the ball. Hospital pass by Bindon to Burrows. And then lose it. Swansea picked the ball up in towards the edge of the box. Two of them fell over. Nothing done by the ref. He's fell over a couple of times with nothing, that young lad. And now he's sat up and now he's sat lie back down again. Unlucky Brooks. He tried to play out wide to Burrows. Lost the ball. Now where's the fullbacks? Swansea down the right. Edge of the United box. Ronaldo ran out of ideas there. He just falls over every time anyone even touches him, doesn't he? What's his name?
There's Waddell, is it? The on the left-hand side, the 7.
He looks about 7 years old. But he's falling over, moaning at the ref. Absolutely no way you're getting a free kick there. Not a chance.
It's very minimal.
Big clearance by Davo. Bamford's been quiet, mate.
Yeah, he's. I've really only seen him have 2 or 3 touches in the game so far. I think Cabango's giving him some fairly close attention when the ball comes forward.
Mate.
He's one of those players, though, and he could be quiet for an hour and then he'll pop one in the back of the net.
You just need to keep slagging him off.
Come on, Pat, work harder. It's rubbish, this.
Yeah, no. Like it, Lou. Okay. Swansea with possession again. Had a lot of the ball this half. 3 shots for United, 2 for Swansea, 1 on target for United, 2 for Swansea. 56.7%. That's a bit better than the 80-20 we had early doors, wasn't it? Bindon. What matters is, how many of those big chances are we creating? Into Hamer. Peck. Great ball. Banford.
Yes, that's the right one.
Oh, O'Hare. Oh, Bamford, how long do you need to get it on your left foot? And it's a corner for United. It ricocheted off the defender. He had his shot. For me, he's got to hit that first time.
Yeah.
It's a super ball from Peck.
I think Burrows picked the right pass as well.
Burrows into O'Hare. Great ball by O'Hare. First time. Sorry, mate. You've got to hit it first time. Pat. You can't. Oh, dearie me. Wasted chance for me. Got to just rifle that in the far corner. On his favourite left as well.
You sweep it across into the far corner.
He's left footed, isn't he, Pat?
Yeah. I thought the Burrows laying it back to Cal was the right pass as well. I thought we did everything right until it got to Pat.
Okay, ball into the box. United. Oh, good defensive header. Looked like it was going to drop on our heads there.
Back to Femi. Just to
go with the clearance. There's Femi.
It's not quite since the equaliser. It's just kind of closed up a little bit at times again. They're happy both teams to stand, keep it.
To Bindon, wide right, and it's Brooks on the right hand side for Sheffield United. Square ball inside towards Bindon. Same. Oh, no, not same. Turns back. Peck. Tanganga. About 35, 40 yards just inside the centre circle now. Gyro, wide.
Go on, Femi.
Sariki on the left-hand side, driving in, gets it's knocked over. Oh, don't give that ref. See, Gyro's put his hand on his back there, give him an opportunity to fall over, and Franco's absolutely took it, and the refs can't wait to blow his whistle. He's just got he's going nowhere. He's under huge pressure. Why has Gyro done that? Not like Gyro, really.
No, it's where we've got to be a bit smarter, and he's not normally one to give such a cheap free kick away, is he? We've got the ball in there third. Like you say, he's under massive pressure. Just keep him there. Make him do something.
United steal the ball back. Bamford, square ball. Oh, he's got to score.
Oh, you've got to bury it. My 6-year-old would have buried that.
Oh, he's got to score.
Oh,
Gyro
it's an
into
easy
Bamford.
chance
Hamer, centre of the goal.
for a player
In line with a penalty spot. Oh, God, you'd have backed in there, wouldn't you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm having flashbacks of Pat against Wrexham again.
Oh, that is a sitter, that. Absolute sitter for Gus. The man you want it to be on to, don't you? Wow.
Well, it should be 3-1. Because Pat wasted a really good chance earlier as well.
Certainly should be ahead on from one of those two chances for sure.
Let's have a look. Where are we? Jackson have changed my mind. I'm going for 3-1. Yeah, it could have happened in the first half.
Is he booking here? Is he booked?
Susan's.
The goalkeeper.
Oh yeah, must have been time wasted. We've certainly blown his whistle. I'm just going to look to see if he actually booked him.
Okay. Bit of a ricochet. United playing for. Oh, good ball. Sheffield United, 25 yards out. Pat Bamford strikes it. He's taken out as he strikes it. Figure makes a super save. Bamford strikes one from the edge of the box. He's taken out as he hits that. Still United. Ball comes in. Headed clear. Burrows heads. Gus gets the ball back. There's Gus on the left-hand side.
Well done, Gus. Well done. United looking threatening towards the end of the first half, mate. I think
they've got a bit more purpose about their passing, aren't they, United?
Yeah.
And they're stealing a few balls. Bamford does really well, holds him off. And that, mate, I'm sorry, that is a foul. He does not touch the ball. Gus to Peck. Gyro into Peck. Gyro again in the box. Oh, Swan's hanging on here. United will be wounded that we're not ahead here. Tanganga to Bindon. United piling forward. Lots of players. Here comes Burrows, poor ball. And Swansea clear into central mid. Tanganga wins the battle. There's Peck. Last 30 seconds. Gyro on halfway. Read about with another loose pass. Not been his half, has it?
No, it's not. It's going to just get Swansea into half time.
United should be winning here.
They will be thankful for that half time whistle, the Swans.
Yeah, they will. They'll be happy with it. Loose passing from Swansea. Hamer. And the ref stops the game. Gus chipping away as he does.
And Susan says, hello, guys. Thanks for doing. Hope you both doing well. We are, Susan, or certainly I can speak for myself. I'm doing well. Paul looks like he's doing really well. Hope you're doing well as well, Susan. Thanks for joining us. Stoke 1-0. And Jamie says, well, it's 1:30 a.m. and I've randomly discovered a massive patch on my arm is rashy from Byron Bay. Lovely. Huh? Could be one of those. Could be one of those drop bears or one of those big spiders that get out there. Jamie, who knows? Should we? Shall I give you a second? Because I'm guessing you're going to look for the halftime scores, mate.
Yeah, I've got them good to go, mate. I will take everybody through the half times.
Oh dear, I've seen the score from Leicester. Oh, wow.
Okay, so the full time result from earlier: Middlesbrough 1, Millwall 2. Birmingham and Blackburn are 0-0 at half time. Charlton Athletic 1, Bristol City 1. Charlton probably don't need too much more, but they'll welcome a home win there. Leicester 1, Preston North End 2. Leicester City in big bother. Norwich City 1, Portsmouth 0. Oxford United 1, Hull City 1. They really need 3 points, Oxford, today. QPR 1, Watford 0. Sheffield United, as we know, 1, Swansea 1 somehow. Stoke City 1, Sheffield Wednesday 0. And West Bromwich Albion half-time 2-0 up at home to Wrexham. So that's good. And then tonight's late game, a banging game for an 8 o'clock Friday night. Oddly, it doesn't feel like a Friday night. Friday night at Coventry at the Utilita, I think it is called now. Is it? Maybe
the Utilita Stadium, is it? Is that what it's called?
Utilita. Yeah, it's changed names, hasn't it, a couple of times?
Yeah.
But yeah, down at Coventry, that's a big game tonight, isn't it? Well, I'll be having a little look at League One interest. Donny lost to Mansfield. Blackpool 1 up at Exeter. Bradford 1, Northampton 0, Burton 0, Barnsley 0, Huddersfield 0, Reading 1. Lincoln City, who can be promoted today, I'm told. If they win, they can be promoted at home to AFC Wimbledon. Luton 1, Peterborough 0. That's a bit of a derby. Plymouth 0, Bolton 0, Rotherham 0, Stevenage 0, Stockport 2, Wycombe Wanderers 0. There you go. That's your half times, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm just looking at the scorer for West Brom with the second goal, Josh Madger, from the penalty spot for the second.
Madger. Whoa. It's
Madger. Kind of want us to sign him just for that. He's out of contract in the summer, isn't he?
Say what, sorry?
Madger is out of contract in the summer.
Yeah, well, he's probably waiting to see what division they'll be in before he signs a deal. That's for sure. There's not a lot in it for him now, is there? To sign. He might as well get in a position where his contract's gone because he'll get a better deal. These new rules will be interesting, won't they? In terms of players might have to start changing their expectations of what their contracts look like if they're going to be 85% of the revenue. A lot of teams are going to have to reduce their wage bill significantly. So I think it is down to that, really. And what the thing for United is as well, but when you think about it and you think, well, the wage bill might have to be chopped in half, it's the players have got to start to be realistic about what Championship teams are going to be able to pay them. And there'll be a few who won't like it because they're going to be taking pay cuts. Simple as that, isn't it, really?
We're taking pay cuts. I mean, does it come in for leagues overseas that as well? I know it's something that they're implementing in the.
I don't think it's a thing. I know that to play in Europe, so it's probably maybe even more of a thing because to play in Europe now, you've got it saying your wages and all those things can only be 70% of your overall. So if you're a club who plays European football, like your Chelsea's, like your Man City's, you've got to be in Manchester United. You've got to look at your revenue and go to play in Europe. We've got to be within 70%, which is, quite a big difference.
Yeah,
to 85, isn't it?
Showing some highlights from the first half here, going back over.
It's a right mess there, Pen. It's a right mess. Wow. Wow. Tyler Bindon. I mean,
it's just his position's all wrong, and it's just where his stance, his body position is just all wrong.
the ricochet just kills him, doesn't it? Yeah, Davo motions one way, Vipotnik slots the other.
Let's have a look at some more
Wilder will
comments.
be fuming. Wilder will be fuming.
Yeah, he will be. Ramaman says, shark bite, JB Dumpling. Ross. we could have had two clear opportunities. We could have had two clear opportunities, says George. Ross, brilliant. Byron Bay and Arash, says Russ. Yeah, let's. I'll leave that to you. Everyone's imagination. Will not go there.
So their golden chance comes from Jaff taking too long in the middle, losing the ball. I didn't see that the first time.
Yeah. And he just doesn't come across quick enough, does he? You can see Bindon's committed. He's gone to the ball.
That is just too easy. Look at the space he's in.
It's a good save from Davo.
It's a good save, mate, but a decent finish there, and he scores, doesn't he, to be fair?
Oh, Gus has got to take that.
It just gets worse, that Gus one.
For him, it's easy as well.
The one he scored was a lot harder than that.
Yeah. He's even got time. He's not under massive pressure. He's just got to slot that in the corner. It does look like we should have had a penalty there for that Bamford one.
Well, he's not. The thing is, he hasn't got the ball, has he?
Don't look at it again close up.
That's a pen, mate. That is a penalty. That's a penalty, in my opinion. I know I'm Sheffield United, but that is a pen for me. If what the Swansea fan thinks to that challenge on Bamford.
Yeah, get in the comments, Kieran. He's left us a comment here with, I'll be honest, you lot should be happy Galbraith isn't playing. He's been absolutely unbelievable for us this season. He has outrageous technical ability. Yeah, he's a good player, Kieran. We were interested in him before the start of the season. He was someone we were looking at, and I don't know why that deal didn't materialise, but clearly he opted to go to Swansea. So, yeah, he's a good player. Blazeman says direction of pass doesn't matter. Peck is ahead of the ball, therefore offside. No, I don't. Yeah, I'm not. Please do elaborate, Blazeman. But I don't. Yeah, I'm not. I'm not with you on that one.
It has to be a forward pass, doesn't it? Has to be.
That was my understanding.
It's a square ball as well. A square ball, you have to be.
Ian says Dr. Vipotnik got his prescription wrong there. Very done, Davo, or well done, I'm sure Jack is trying to say. Leicester 1, Preston 1, not anymore. It ain't. Preston are 2-1 up, and but West Brom are 2-0 up. Unpopular opinion. I think Tanganga is overrated, says George. I'll be honest, George, and I'll say it live on stream. To some extent, I agree. I don't think Jaff's a bad player. I think he's a good centre half, but I do sometimes think we paid a little bit too much for him. And there's instances like that Vipotnik chance in the first half, and Paul called it out before I did. He's got to get across. He's got to get across a lot quicker. And sometimes it's decision making and that little bit of leadership as well, which we would want from him. I think he's a good defender, but possibly a little bit overpriced. I'd call it that way, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Raksaki scored for Stoke, says Ian. What did you think of Raksaki, Paul? I never asked your opinion on him as a player.
Frustrating. Glimpses of being an outstanding player at times. I thought his numbers were decent, actually. He scored goals. in a side that wasn't scoring loads of goals. There were times where he looked like he could be a bit of a world beater, and there's others where he'd miss really simple chances. I think I think the way he played was a little bit predictable. So I thought he was always looking to do. I think if you're going to play in that wide area, the similar to a criticism that I have of Brooks at times, I think you've got to be able to go inside and outside. I can't believe players get away with thinking they can just cut it on their left foot all the time. I know people like Mo Salah and Messi can do what they want, but I tend to think you need to be able to. You got to make the defenders think you're going to go both ways, and or you can go both ways. And I think that was just a criticism of him. But his numbers were decent. I think he scored about 7 goals for us, didn't he? Something like that. He didn't play every game. Yeah, I thought he was an interesting player. I think if he's one that could, in the future, with obviously a bit of improvement, he wasn't the strongest either. Certainly more impressed with him than I was with Louis Barry, who, yeah, I think. I don't know what it was there. He didn't seem to have the physicality to be able to hang at this level.
No. I think that was the big thing with Louis Barry, wasn't it? And I think quite a few of us were really disappointed because we were optimistic and expecting a lot from him. Yeah, I think just the lack of physicality as much as anything else. He couldn't. Sometimes as a winger, although you're not thought of as being a player that needs to use your kind of upper body strength and power, but you do really at that level as a winger. Sometimes you're in close quarters. You got a bit of attention from a defender. You need to kind of muscle your way out, don't you? And he just didn't have the ability to do that or to protect the ball enough. Shame, because I think there's some technical ability there, but I think he might find he ends up using it at a lower level. Personally,
mate, I don't know about you, but there's one thing for sure: is I absolutely love mine.
Do you want your favourite replica shirts for the World Cup? Check out okjersey.com. It's high quality jerseys starting from just £15. I love mine. From modern day shirts to the old classics that we all love. Use the code RAMBLE at the checkout to get 8% off your order. Get ready for the World Cup in style. And thank you to OK Jersey for their support of the Ramble.
Yeah, I do. I really do.
I love it when Jim's microphone's still on sometimes when it's running. He did one the other day where it ran, it said, "I love mine," and then you heard him say it again in the background for emphasis. Fantastic.
There's a bit of an echo. Yeah, I like it.
Done a bit sloppy in possession, says Jack. I hate how slow we play, says George. I thought towards the end of the half, George, we were a little bit quicker and more fluid. I thought some of the play was really good. We just didn't take our chances in the end. Probably the slow play in this game was a little bit of a symptom of how it started and how Swansea was set up. There was a little bit of mayhem on the first 2 goals, and it kind of settled down, didn't it, Paul, for a good 10 minutes or so, and then kind of went into a frenzy again just before half time.
Yeah, I think United were turning the screw a little bit, and I think they should have gone ahead. I thought there was the Hamer chance had to be done. I thought the ref could have given a penalty for Bamford's chance. I thought Bamford had a decent opportunity. To be fair to them, the penalty was a nightmare for us, but I thought Potnik should have scored as well. So it's not all one way. They still carry a threat, Swansea, and but United will be, I think, a little disappointed they're not ahead in this game. To be fair, I think there's chances there where certainly the Gus one, I'd have stung some good wedge on him scoring that. So yeah, it is what it is.
And Jack asking why isn't O'Hare banging that first time, or Bamford? Yeah, I mean we said the same with that Bamford chance. Certainly, I thought they did everything right up to that point. Jack just hit it first time. Poor from the ref. Don't know which bit he was referring to.
It'll be the penalty claim, I'm sure.
Need to be quicker. Leicester 1, Preston 2. Yeah, we're catching up a little bit now. For a lad that scores a lot, Bamford does miss sitters, says Sam Oxley. Well, he did against Wrexham, didn't he? And he had a very good chance in this game as well. But, he's a player that will sometimes score from nothing as well. And the player's just taking the field now, mate, for the second half.
I was just zooming in on. Oh, I know that lady. I don't think the wind's doing much for Gus's physique. I think it flashes a bit tight around the old.
That's where you need to order a size up from OK Jersey, isn't it?
I think Gus Mighty keeps pulling it down like that. Oh dear, bless him.
I think it is just the shape. I know he gets a little bit of stick for this, but I think it just generally is the shape. Some people have that frame, don't they? And
he's stocky, isn't he? He's stocky.
Yeah, he's a solid lad. He is small. He's short, but he's solid.
Yeah, he's going to do a full Prince Nazim when he's older, isn't he?
Big time.
Mate, he is definitely
nailed on in it. You put money on it.
Absolutely nailed on.
Oh dear. Gus should score. Bamford should score, and O'Hare should shoot. Yeah.
And we should be ahead here. There's no doubt in my head. The Potniks should have scored as well, though. To be fair, so they should have had 2. We should have had 3. So yeah, it is what it is, I guess.
Dave Morwood says, "But Gus for protesting. He was caught by the defender as he missed. In my opinion, I think we should have had a pen." Says Jack. Their player completely wiped Bamford out in the box.
Full agreement.
We are so bad up in front of goal. We need 2 up front. Get O'Hare off. Everyone's favourite. A lot of energy, but very weak. Up the blades, up the Ramble.
Well, Michael's telling it how it is there, I think. He's been quiet, hasn't he, for quite a while.
He has. He's not been in great form lately. And guys, hopefully you are well. Certainly are.
Mr. Veal will be on in a minute to tell us we're wrong.
Absolutely.
There's Dave-O. And United Kickoff. Is that where you are, mate?
Yes, mate. I'm still in sync with you.
08, 09, 10. Yeah. Sometimes mysteriously it sort of changes, doesn't it?
I found this on one with Russ. We were perfectly in sync, and then in the second half, I found he was 20 seconds in front of me. I don't know how it does it, but
yeah, that was Russ. He's probably doing it on purpose.
It was pre his change of broadband provider, I think.
Afternoon, Russ. He'll take that as banter, hopefully. Missed header by Tanganga. Oh, ref. There's literally nothing happening there. Oh, mate.
And Paul says, "Great watch along, gents. We couldn't finish our dinner first half. Hope CW gives them what for at half time. Up the blades. Ellie's from a blade from you know where."
Like and subscribe, Lewis. Not.
Oh, I missed it. I like and subscribe. It's because he hasn't put the
A blade in Spain.
I thought he was saying he's from LA there. I thought you're not in LA, you're in Spain.
No. Like and subscribe, mate. Come on. Come on, Lewis. You need to get with it. If you're gonna lead these streams, mate. Oh, Sariki stitches Brooks up and Swansea break on the left-hand side. Peck cleans up for United. Brooks, loose touch. Swansea put it out, do him a favour. Femi's throwing.
Got a lot of messages in here that I'll not put up because they're all about Jamie's rash and how it's itching. I don't think we need to read about that particularly.
No, it's interesting bants for a watch along, Jay. Maybe get on the NHS or something.
Yeah. Yes, Russ. A rash.
Just keep your eye on it, mate. But don't just leave it if it gets any worse. That's my only advice because there's lots of little creepies that can be a little bit. Oh, that nearly fell for us. Vigouroux was out really well and quick.
Yeah, he read
the
that
difference
well.
here is the ball is going to hold up for them now, a little bit like it did for us. But what you might see is I can see Gus having a few more shots from distance because if it catches the wind, it'll go like a rocket. As I say it, they float one in behind. The ball holds up nicely for him. Sariki's dying to fall out. Yeah. Yep. Here he is again, falling over.
Oh yeah, he likes to go down under any contact at all, doesn't he?
Uh-huh.
Tymon's going to take this free kick from the left-hand side. He's not bad from set pieces, if I remember right, Tymon. He's got a bit of a wand for a left foot.
That's bait. That's a jinx. Don't be giving it that, Lewis.
I'm going for the reverse.
See if the liner can go an offside here. Okay, overhit beyond the back post. Gone through the ball on their right-hand side. Clearing header. I think it was Bindon. Now back to Vigouroux in goal. Gus is trotting over. The beard of Vigouroux. Sounds like a mythical story. The beard of Vigouroux.
Keep an eye on the scores around the division. Wrexham pull a goal back at West Brom. Josh Windass.
Squeaky bums all round.
Now,
literally Windass, beautiful. Windass giving him the squeaky bum. There's Jaff back to Davo. Oh, Davo! Oh my God! Just about made it to Bindon, who cleared it. Goodness me! That could have been a nightmare. Goal kick to Swansea. Davo nearly killed us there.
he does worry you a little bit when he starts coming out of his area at times. He just doesn't look natural as a sweeper keeper to me.
When goalies pass the defenders, I just smash it, lads. Just smash it. I forgive you. That's a high boot on O'Hare, 40 yards from goal. Is it O'Hare? I think it is. Holding his head. Dangerous play. Does he cut him in the nose? Oh no, booking ref. No, just kick him in the face. Do what you want. Oh
yeah,
mate.
yeah, straight in the face.
Timon's like, oh, beautiful. Ball goes in. Oh,
bit of a decision.
Vigouroux comes and gets it. It just bounced in the Swansea area with a little bit of a ricochet. John's brother. And Timon comes inside, back out to the left for Swansea.
Ricochet, come on, mate. Penny just dropped. I like that.
How long did it take? Oh, Lino. No, don't fancy giving that. There we go. Swansea. Great clearance on the line.
What a clearance from Tyler Bindon.
Was that not offside though, mate?
He looked it to me in the first instance. I was
He
waiting
did.
for a
United break. O'Hare. Great clearance off the line. Don't know who it was. We'll see it in a minute. Here's Gus. 35 yards from goal. 25 yards. Squares it. Here we go. Burrows. Yes! Come on! Get in!
Bindon's block on the line.
Gets clear on one end, up the other end, and it's a goal for United. 2-1. Harrison Burrows, welcome back to the party, my friend. Come on.
He's been in on the goals a bit.
Who cleared that off the line as well?
Well, I mean, that felt like a turning point in the game, that block on the line from Bindon. And then we go straight up the other end and score.
Gus walking into the spaces again. Great ball for Burrows. Takes it in his stride. Smashes it across the keeper into the far corner. Great finish, Burrows. Really good finish. And
He's great from that
with
position.
pace, the touch is perfect into his path, straight onto his favourite left, and a great finish. Looks happy with that. Who cleared that off the line, mate? We need to get a look at that.
That was Bindon, I think.
Was it Bindon?
Yeah.
Instinctive stuff. He opens his body, shapes it into the far corner. Defender, who we think is Bindon, has anticipated it and gone and sorted it out for Sheffield United. Saved us a goal. Was it 53 for Burrows?
Let's have a look. Yeah, 53. What a game-turning moment that was from... Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it was Tyler Bindon. Looking at the replay.
He looked offside to me there.
I thought so.
Lino was not up with play.
Oh, he's done really well there, Bindon.
Really well, Bindon. Straight up the other end. Bish, bash, bosh. Beautiful.
Well, in the next 5 minutes, we're going to be approaching that hour mark, and we see now how we manage the game out. We've got a lead to hold on to now.
Minutes applause for a Blade. Lost his little battle to cancer. I think Gaz shared it earlier. Gaz Sinclair. Let's have a look.
Yeah, I think the gentleman in question was no age at all either, was he? So very sad.
If can we just remind us of his name?
Let's take a look.
Somebody can remind us, please. We want to pay respect to that.
It was Matthew Cox.
Didn't know him personally. Another loss for the Blades family. Apparently, he was suffering for 2 years with terminal cancer. So,
yeah, I'm just reading about it now, actually. So, hence the 54th minute. Matthew was 54 years old, no age at all. And he was looks like a personal friend of Gaz as well, of Gary Sinclair. Yes, rest in peace, mate. Very sad that.
so Burrows will dedicate that goal to him as well.
It was a terrific finish. He's very dangerous from those positions, isn't he? It's a similar part of the pitch he scored from against Sheffield Wednesday as well.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So United working it down the right hand side. O'Hare to Andre Brooks, taking on the fullback, trying to cross. United corner. Everyone, do you want to come and say hello while I nip to the loo? I'm just nipping to a refill my water and use the facilities. Ronnie's going to step in for me, Lou, so you're not on your own.
No Ronnie, no Ramble.
No Ronnie, no Ramble. Come on in, Ron.
Oh,
How do, Ronaldo? How you doing?
yeah, good.
Your dad tells me you got cricket coming up. So
Yeah. At 7.
I didn't know you played actually. You're a bowler or batsman or an all rounder. What's your thing?
Bowler.
Same as me, fast bowler. I was when I used to play.
Yeah.
Swansea making a couple of substitutions now. Yalkue is going to come off. Just trying to see who's coming on now. We've got Yalkue coming off, Liam Cullens coming on. And is that Ronald going off? I think it is. That's surprising. That's got to be a physical change because he was a bit of a threat at the start of the game. And he goes off and Nunes comes on. What have you thought of the game so far, Ronnie? You think they played well?
Yeah, I think we played well. We just yeah, we haven't played at our best level, I'd say.
No, I would agree with you. Maybe in spells, but not for the whole game. Gyro's gone off. Rothwell is coming on. So Sheffield United making changes as well. Andre Brooks coming off and Tom Cannon coming on. So they're interesting changes. You wonder what shape they're going to go into there, possibly into a 4-4-2. Looking at those changes, Rothwell coming on. Yeah, I think that's going to be a 4-4-2. So my guess would be Peck and Rothwell in the middle, Gus and Cal as the wide men, and Pat up front with Cannon.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
We've had some substitutions, Paolo, while Ronnie was holding the fort.
Oh, yeah.
2 for each. They took Ronald off, to my surprise. Swansea. Right. We've took off or taken off rather. Oh, here we go. Before I say that, Burrows on the attack again.
Free kick to Swansea.
Yeah, we've substituted Andre Brooks and Gyro, and they've been replaced by Rothwell and Tom Cannon. So I think we've gone to a 4-4-2, or the personnel would suggest that. Can't quite tell yet. But
okay.
I'm thinking it's got to be Peck and Rothwell in the middle, Cal and Gus out wide, Cannon and Pat up front.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense, doesn't it? So it's not a natural width in terms of the wingers now.
No.
So we'll be looking at Burrows, who's just lung busted one down there to be the width now. I think while the like of a lot of us is quite keen to see Cannon, it worked for Cannon, aren't we? I'm quite keen to see him do well.
Yeah, I'd like to. I'm hopeful that we'll start to. I don't know. I mean, I think we've got to find a system or a formation that works for him as well, because clearly we can't play him as a lone striker. If we're going to persist with 4-2-3-1, I think it makes it difficult for him. I'd like to
have a lot more of the ball in the last 2 or 3 minutes, because I think he'll be asked to move into the channels a little bit more when there's 2 up front, won't he?
Yeah. Well, we're at that. We've just gone past that hour mark now. So this is the point of the game where we've made substitutions. I think potentially at least one of them was a physical substitution. And
well, Brooks has been away on international anti. I think he only got back last night.
Yeah. We'll see how this affects things now, whether we can see the game out.
Not only has Gyro struggled physically, finishing games, he struggled technically today, hasn't he?
Yeah, it wasn't one of his better games, was it? Saw him with a loose pass a couple of times. Peck does well there, brings the ball down. Wins a free kick.
I'm a little snack guy, sorry. Eating on stream.
Now, watch-alongs can be long. You can start to get hungry, can't you? And need facilities.
I know, mate.
Gus now from the edge of the area. He's going to take aim, but it's blocked. Nice little flick with the outside of his foot to Cal. They're linking up now on the right-hand side. That comes to Peck. Swings one in. Headed from Bamford just over the bar.
Streaky flick. Bamford heads over. Came at him quick, didn't it?
It did. It was a good little bit of play from United, that I thought.
Yeah. Clever little flip by Sariki into the box. 63rd minute. Tanganga into Rothwell. Back to Tanganga to Davis. Inside to Peck. Straight back out to Jaff. Loads of space in front. Come on, Jaff. Travel. Big diag from Jaff. Ball drops. Tom Cannon. Strike. Goal! Tom Cannon! Yes! 25 yards out. Opens his body. Beautifully curled into the corner. Really good. Jaff Tanganga with a big diagonal ball. I think it was Bamford challenging for the ball. Ball drops down to Cannon. Takes his time. Doesn't snatch at his shot. Opens his body beautifully and shapes it. Really, really good finish. 20, 23, 4 yards out, mate. Really, really good going that.
It looks like we need to tell Tom just to shoot
Wow.
from distance.
Happy that we were just saying we had a bit all good works having. It was Gus challenging for the ball. And it's a super finish from Cannon. Lots of predictions for 3-1 from the Ramblers this week, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
But Cannon, beautiful goal.
And Jack said 3-1 in the comments earlier as well. I've got to
Sure
say,
did.
with Tom Cannon's capable of moments like that, and it, you know, we had one at Hillsborough earlier in the season. There's got to be something there, hasn't there? Because that's a goal of real quality from him there. Yeah. It's a good finish. He's got a spring in his step now.
63rd.
So I think it was. Let's have a look. The time of the goal was 64 minutes. Kieran says you lot is solid. What minute are you on, lads? We are in the 66th minute of the game now, Jared. High boot, no yellow. I'm a little bit behind here. I'll catch up a little bit.
Yeah, he's right, though. Jack's been spot on. Everything he said, I fully agree with so far today.
What defensive play, what counter. And Bindon ball IQ to clear that off the line. Yeah, it was a turning point in the game, Jacks. We went straight up the other end and scored.
Yeah.
Could have been a very different game if he hadn't made that clear.
Through towards Bamford. Edge of the box for Bamford. Tries to play the 1-2. Crosses the ball in. United turning the screw now. There's Hamer on the left-hand side. Great ball in. Burrows. Oh, crosses and it's cleared. And Sariki on the right-hand side plays it back to Peck. Inside to O'Hare. He turns. He's inside the box. Strike. Hits the defender. Corner ball. Sheffield United. United looking like a lot of purpose in the play.
Got to say, whilst they have played in a way that I think suits us, at the same time, I've been quite pleased with chance creation today. We've created a lot, even though they've sat in quite a bit at times and have tried to be a bit difficult to break down. Been lots of scoring opportunities.
Great ball. 1-2. Burrows cleared by Swansea. Burrows picks up the clearance inside the D in the centre. Ball through. Gus with a speculative effort. Goal kick.
Going for a wild one there.
Yeah. Yeah. And here comes the changes for Swansea.
Ian says Swansea International Diving Team.
Yeah,
Bill says RIP Matthew from a Clarets fan. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. Jamie. Oh, ye of little faith. Gyro off. We ain't winning this.
I don't know what happened there. I don't know what the linesman's give that. He's given them a corner. strange circumstance that with Burrows. I think he must have knocked it out.
What a goal from Cannon. Wow, says George. Tommy Cannon. Says Ian.
If anybody can.
Cannon can.
Set you up, mate.
Have we got a Cannon T-shirt yet on the Ramble merch? It's the one I haven't spotted yet.
Afraid not, mate. All right, Dogman. Cannon's the cousin, is he?
Huh?
Tell him we love him on the Ramble, then.
See if we can get him on for an interview.
Exactly. Pleasing that though for Tom Cannon, isn't it? It's just what he needed.
Yeah, terrific finish, and again, they probably gave him a little bit too much time and space to shoot, but you've still got to execute it from that distance. It was a great finish.
Tanganga's just given away a really another straightforward free kick that just, if he just stands up, they're going to give us the ball back. Ida, now I recognise him.
Yeah, Adam Ida, I think.
For Ireland.
He did, and I think he was at Norwich at one point, and I remember a couple of youngsters telling me he's a little bit of a Football Manager cheat code, or was at one point.
Well, they brought him on for Vipotnik. You get the surprise. With 20 plus stoppages to go. Okay, ball down the line. That's David Cannon. Unlucky. I judged that maybe a bit better. So Rothwell wins a free kick in central midfield.
In the words of Carragher, have I ever criticised Tom Cannon? I don't recall it, Jamie. Wonder ATV's thoughts on that Cannon goal. Bobby Ball or Tommy Cannon?
The famous Alan Ball, he could play.
We could. Tony Curry's arch nemesis.
Off. What has he done there? Bamford basically just runs into him.
Looking for a free kick.
Yeah, jumps on the floor, knocks him over.
I've got to say, United look pretty comfortable here. I mean, Swansea, they've got their... This is their...
No. You didn't just say that. Erase that. Get rid of that. Don't you even dream of it. No.
Swansea just continuing to play their way. It's their MO. They're going to try and keep as much of the ball as they can. Going to be patient.
Oh, gosh. Gus just gets done like he doesn't exist. Ball comes into the box for Swansea.
Adamida offside. So a little update of the scores. Bristol City now 2-1 up at Charlton.
How's the Brum game going?
Let's have a look. They are 1-0 down to Blackburn now. Todd Campbell, the 69th minute.
A little flutter on that.
QPR 2, Watford 0. Watford is such a strange team. Wrexham have equalised at West Brom.
Is it Desmond?
So Desmond Dobson, who scored the own goal, has redeemed himself and equalised just after the hour.
Always reminds me of Dumb and Dumber when you say that, stuff like that. Totally redeem yourself.
Oh, Jack's excited. Tommy Cannon. I'm glad I changed my prediction to 3-1. Come on, United. Why is 2-2 called a Desmond, Jamie? Actually, I have to be honest. I don't know. I just know that it is. Do you know the reason why?
Yes, of course I do. Like everybody else in the world. You ever heard of a man called Desmond Tutu?
Yes.
Right. And that's your answer.
Oh. Oh, it's specifically for 2-2. Right. Got it. Okay. I just accepted that's what it was called. I never
Oh,
knew that.
mate. Oh, God. You and Jamie. That's just, in fact, like the only two people in the world, I think.
Well, there we go, Jamie. We've been set right, and Ramaman's setting us right as well in the comments. Who the hell is Desmond Tutu? Says Jack. And Jamie. Well, I at least knew who he was.
Crikey.
Adam Eder. He's offside.
I could have a quiet 15 here, mate. Just nothing too much happening. Swansea caught offside. Eder, I think he's on. Is he on 2 or 3 offsides already?
Yeah, looking to gamble and get on the stretch a couple of times. And they were looking to go a bit more direct to him as well. I guess he's got that little bit more pace compared with Vipotnik. So they're looking to try and feed the centre forward a different way now.
Oh.
So
Swansea playing inside the United half on the right-hand side. Nice 1-2 down towards the corner flag. Oh, it's in the box. Square ball, goal.
3-2.
Oh, mate.
As says Ramaman. Here we go, says Ian. Oh, dear.
Completely unmarked. Yeah, play down the right-hand side. Nice square pass. He's in the centre of the goal. No chance for Davis. No ball. A lot of ball watching from United. I'm not sure why O'Hare has gone towards the ball rather than stuck with his man on the edge of the where the penalty spot is really, and Eder just slots it in, opens his body, shapes it in the corner. It's 3-2. Damn indeed. All right, let's have a look. Well, you know who's getting the blame, don't you, Lou, if this goes wrong?
I did touch the desk, though, when I said it. So it don't count.
Okay.
So just under 14 minutes of normal time to play. And it's Sheffield United 3, Swansea 2. So Riki, is he going to win a free kick there? Yes, he does. Cal O'Hare lays it down the line out. It's a poor touch on from Cal O'Hare. It goes out for a Swansea throw. Wasted possession there in the Swansea third.
Long ball by Swansea. Bindon heads down to Burrows. Burrows hits the area. Cannon flicks towards Bamford, but it gets intercepted. Swansea carry the ball over halfway. Cal O'Hare sort of in pursuit. Is he going to left-footed ball, back post? Oh my gosh. It's a Swansea corner on the right-hand side. A little bit of a lack of urgency there to stop the danger. Yeah.
Forces back to normal, not looking good now. Swansea with a corner. Josh Tyman's going to take an in-swinger from the or from Swansea's right-hand side, our left. And oh, we almost make a right mess of that.
Cleared by Sariki. Just chasing down the defender.
That
Ooh!
looked like handball.
Oh, spot basketball maybe there. Joel Ward didn't look comfortable there at all.
I am pretty certain that bounced up and hit him on the underside of his arm. Tom Davis, wait, come on.
For who though?
Got to be City Peck, unless maybe Bamford. He might take part off.
Want to play 4-5-1?
Yeah, but I don't like Cannon as a lone striker. I think the ball will just keep coming back.
Didn't look comfortable there, did he? It's Gus.
Gus going off. Gus got himself a goal today. He should have had 2.
Yep. In comes Tom Davis. Oh, no.
Dear. And into the side net. Looked like Nunes was big out in the top bin.
Slung it in the area, and everybody seemed to miss it. A bit of a melee, and then drops to the back post, beyond the back post, and he smashes it into the side netting. Got to do better.
Yeah.
Got to do better there.
Too many ball watching again.
Wow. We don't like picking men up, do we? We'd rather watch the ball.
Leicester 2, Preston 2. Leicester have equalised.
Should we do a little update?
Yeah, let's have a look.
I'll do it. I'll do it, mate. So we got Charlton 1, Bristol 2, Leicester 2, Preston 2 with 10 to go, Norwich 1, Portsmouth 0, Oxford 1, Hull 1, QPR 2, Watford 0, Sheffield United 3, Swansea 2, Stoke 2, Sheffield Wednesday 0, West Brom 2 with Wrexham, better known as a Desmond. And Birmingham are killing my bets. Thank you, Birmingham. Darn it.
Did you have just a flutter on them, or was it part of an acca?
3 games, 2 are in, 2 are coming in, and the other one, and they're the third. Stoke, Birmingham, I had.
Yeah, Stoke are coming in for you.
Yep, and Norwich.
Oh dear, Burrows got to do better. Goal. 3-3. What is Harrison Burrows doing there?
So again, though, mate, I'm not being funny. The only man who can score the goal has tapped that in unchallenged in the middle of our goal. Completely unchallenged.
Oh, Chris Wilder would be fuming with us.
It's a right mess, that.
It's just poor game management again.
So, ball gets played inside. He gets muscled.
Come on, Harrison, be stronger than that.
He's the only one who's going to score. He's on the move in the box. And that's Sariki not following the man. Tanganga ball watching.
Tanganga and Bindon are nowhere near him. Absolutely nowhere near him.
So that's Eom, is it?
Yeah. Eom in that'll be the 83rd minute, I think.
82nd.
82nd, yeah, you're right. Oh, really poor goal to concede.
Struggling here, mate. I'm struggling to not say what I want to say. The defending there is pure amateur hour. I'm not being funny. If his team had done this, and they're 11 and 12-year-olds.
It's every aspect of it as well. That Harrison's got to be stronger. He's got to be more aware. He's got to be stronger, and then someone's got to pick the goal scorer up.
I asked the question of centre halves, right? When there's one bloke stood 3-4 yards from our goal, the only option for the pass, and he taps it in that easily. Yeah, things have happened before that. Burrows needs to do better. No doubt in my head about that. But when that happens, you've got Femi Sariki on the floor, who's not followed his man. He's looking at the ball. You've got Tanganga, who's picking up nobody, who's lasered in on the ball. Hasn't got the defensive awareness to have a look. Where's the danger? Smell the danger. Smell it, because it's right there. And there he goes. He taps it in. No one even puts a glove on him. And now he's missed an header, Tanganga, that he should do a lot better with. Skims off the side of his head.
Yeah, it was a poor goal to concede in all aspects, and you can't leave him in that much space. It's a critical area of the pitch, and you've got two centre halves doing nothing. They're nowhere near the ball.
Wilder could very easily think about starting again at centre half here next season.
I think he needs to. He certainly needs to address the balance in there, because there's no leadership or responsibility in there at the minute.
Okay.
Callum O'Hare's had a fairly anonymous game again, and he's just not really.
What Burrows has just fallen over. Nearly give the ball back to him. Davis on the left-hand side. Into Peck, overhit. Swansea recover the ball.
I hate this football club, says Jamie. Yeah. It does make you feel like that. Connor says, I give up. Another win thrown away.
Oh, my.
Could get worse.
Okay. Swansea pushing now. Ball in from the right-hand side into the box. Tanganga takes. Sariki doesn't clear it. And now Swansea have got it on their left. They've gone all the way back.
Connor says we lose this and can get sucked into relegation. I think we've probably got just enough points at this stage, Connor, but it's not out of the question. But I don't think the teams down there will collect enough points. If I'm honest with you, I think that will, even if we go on a really bad run now, I think that will, or continue a really bad run, I should say, that would see us right.
City off Chong on.
And Jack says, how do we manage to do this every time? Attitude, mentality, physicality, Jack, all the things we've talked about on recent streams and shows, just keep repeating the same mistakes.
Go on, Sariki. Comes inside. Well done. Back to Bindon. Burrows. O'Hare back to Bindon. Rothwell tries to thread. Ricochets back to Bindon. Rothwell. Bindon out to Sariki on his right hand side. Oh, sorry, Tanganga to Sariki. Sariki runs at his man. Nice ball down the line towards Chong. Cut out by Swansea. Thrown to United on the right. Ball comes inside to O'Hare. Into Davis. Good ball. Back to O'Hare. O'Hare goes into the box. Down the line to Davis. Square ball. Linesman's flag for offside.
And Mackie says, so glad we have no chance for promotion. Can't take another embarrassing year. Very poor, says Jack, to be 3-1 up, to be 3-3. But this isn't. But this is our season. This is not our season. I'm guessing he's wanting to say there.
How can the lino give that offside? I'll tell you what. I don't want to blame the refs and the linesman. There's no way you can see that's offside. It's dead level.
Yeah.
God.
Jack says, so what is wrong with our defence? Is it our right back and left back or centre back who's causing this? I think it's a mixture of things, Jack. It's just that the balance isn't right in there, and there's a lack of responsibility and leadership in there as well, as we've seen today.
Right. I'll tell Jack what it is, right? When you pick out centre halves, right, sometimes you have these centre halves who, you know, they're not great on the ball. And back in the day, this is what they did, right? They would be in the right place at the right time, make good decisions, and that was what being a centre half was. Okay, it didn't have to be a flashy footballer. It didn't have to spray the ball 30, 40 yards. Didn't need to be a 100-meter in 11 seconds guy, because if you were smart about your decision making, you didn't need to be. What we've got is we've got a young player learning to play in Bindon. I still think has a future and could be better than Championship for me. Could be, but we haven't got those defensive instincts. What Bindon showed in the first half when he cleared off the line was he anticipated what was going to happen, and he moved into a position where he thought the striker was going to shoot to stop a goal, and that's what happened. Right now, what we've got is defenders who are not switched on to the dangers that are around them. And that's decision making, that's experience. And I just think it's unforgivable when there's one bloke can score and he can ghost in between two players who aren't even looking at him and just tap it in. I think for me, that is criminal, because your defensive instinct, we say it all the time. You look at certain defenders, and I always use the same example, Phil Jagielka. Everton's defensive record, without him in the team, they were conceding more than it's like 1.3 or 1.4 goals extra per game when he wasn't playing. And it wasn't because he's an England international and he can do this and do that and the other, etc. It was because he knew where to be, when to be there. The little flip, like if a defender stands up and it comes into the striker and the defender clips it, just toe ends it away, something like that. Nobody really notices. You're just like, oh yeah, it's a bit of defending, because you just take it for granted it's going to happen. But when these goals go in time after time, and the defensive know-how of where they need to be is wrong and repeatedly wrong, that is why we're conceding so many soft goals, daft goals. You know, the decision making there from Burrows. You say to your defenders, if you're in danger, just get rid of it. And then a few seconds later, he's smashing it up in the sky and nearly losing it again, 25 yards from goal. Part of being a defender is decision making. Decision making is knowing when to play, when to clear, where to stand, and where to be. Body shape, body position. Tyler Bindon in the first half, wagging his leg in the sky, missing the ball from a ricochet. We're not prepared for what's coming for us, and we're not prepared to stop the simplest of tap-ins. The simplest, the only guy who can score. It just beggars belief that these guys can make those sort of decisions on this pitch.
A lot of that comes back to responsibility and leadership again, though. That's about, I mean, for me, Jaff and Bindon are both players for different reasons. Bindon, like you say, is a young player. They need someone next to them taking responsibility and talking them through the game. They both need it. Jaff shouldn't, but clearly he does because he's not taking responsibility for those situations. He
But
should
in
be
those, but no, but mate, and that's your instinct has to take over. For me, your instinct has to take over, doesn't it? You haven't got time to have a discussion and tell someone what to do. If you're not going to track a runner in a box, you're not a defender, as far as I'm concerned. No. You've got to be touch tight. You've got to know where he is, and it's stuff that people don't always notice. But I'm telling you, I notice because we do it all the blinking time.
Bindon does well there, actually reads the ball just over the top. Cross from Swansea's left-hand side that goes over everyone.
Into the nearly the 94th minutes of 6 added. So not much more, mate. I can might need to go and get my son a beer. In fact, do you want to get me one, man?
Okay.
Cheers, mate.
Heon with a long throw. Burrows heads it out to the edge of the area. Cal clears it.
Cheers, bud. O'Hare wins a free kick near the halfway line. Still battling, O'Hare.
How many were in that box? We've had them for like a week.
Yeah, mate. I've turned to drink, mate. I've got me beer ready.
Don't blame you. I won't be far behind.
Have you had one of these? The Brewdog?
Is that the cold beer?
Yeah.
Brewdog? Yeah, they're not bad. Nice on a hot day.
3.4%, mate. So
nice session beer.
Yeah. It takes a few to get the buzz.
Reminds me of drinking in America. Would always take me about 7 or 8.
Drinking in America.
It looks like this is going to end in a disappointing result for Sheffield United. Thrown away a 2-goal lead. Vigouroux is going to take a free kick, and I think that'll be it, mate. We're approaching the end of 6 minutes of added time.
Yep, I'd say so. I'm going to get the get scores and fixtures ready, I think.
Jamie says, why is Tom Davis at left wing? We have 2 wingers on the bench. They may be poor, but they're wingers.
I think he was striker at the end, mate.
Yep, that's full time. So it finishes 3-3.
Elsewhere, meanwhile, Fulham have lost at home to Blackburn, 1-0. Charlton 1, Bristol 2 is the latest score. Leicester 2, Preston 2, salvaging a point there for Leicester. Norwich 1, Pompey 1. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. Snatched a point at the end there, Pompey. Oxford 1, Hull 1. Another point for the team down the bottom. QPR 2, Watford 1. Sheffield United 3, Swansea City 3 somehow. Stoke 2, Wednesday 0. And West Brom and Wrexham play out a Desmond. It's called that because of Desmond Tutu, Lewis. I don't know if you know. And then Coventry and Derby are the late game. What does that do to the table? Well, Cover 8 points clear, chance to make it 11 points clear later on today. Ipswich still with their 2 games in hand, back on 69. Southampton are level with Wrexham on 63. Derby, if they win later, will go level on points with Wrexham and Southampton. Big ask, but they could do it. Norwich up to 10th. Birmingham City lost at home to Blackburn. A welcome win for Blackburn, that'll be. Sheffield United down in 17th. Swansea remain in 14th. In the middle with Malcolm. Charlton on 48. Blackburn 43. Which now, if you have a little look, mate, I don't know if that's been updated. Leicester City are now the ones who have dropped into... Oh, hang on. That can't be right, can it?
I think it's not been updated. I'm just having a look to see if I can get an updated table. Well, they have dropped in there. They're in there.
Yeah, they're in there on 40 points. Oxford on 40. Pompey on 41. West Brom 44. They could have done with that win, couldn't they? Blackburn done themselves a massive favour on 46. Now 6 points clear of those around them. Sheffield United move on to 51. Swansea down to 16th now from 14th on 53. It's all fairly tight.
Yeah.
Millwall sat there, still where they need to be. Yeah, so Wrexham have moved up one, are into the playoff picture with Southampton with a game in hand, but they're 1 point ahead. Look at Southampton's form, mate. Ooh, we went back against them, but yeah, it's been an interesting day in the Championship, pal. That's what it looks like. We're still hoping. What's the hope that Sheffield United can string a couple of wins together? If they defend like that, mate, I don't know if they'll be able to.
We've got no confidence at the minute, have we? And I mean, I'm looking at recent results again here. We haven't won since the win at QPR back on the 28th of Feb. Last 5 games we've gone without winning, and we just can't seem to see games out. As we highlighted, some really poor decision making, lack of responsibility defensively, lack of instinct defensively, as you pointed out. It's it's a tough watch at the minute. I think we just need to get to the summer, mate. If I'm completely honest, we need to get there as fast as we can to start churning the squad a little bit.
Up to that point, though, mate, it was a decent performance, wasn't it? Really, I thought we had more intent than Swansea did. I felt throughout the game, but when we go 3-1 up, turning the screw, it should have been a couple more maybe, based on some of the chances that went begging. But Swansea, in credit to Swansea, they came back well, showed character, and put our defence under pressure, and it cracked, didn't it? So,
well, they'll be thrilled. They'll be absolutely thrilled with that point, because at one point you just wouldn't have seen them coming back into the game, and you think, yeah, we've wasted quite a few chances in the game, but we should be able to put a team in a mid-table side to bed at 2 goals in front. We scored 3 in the game. It should be enough, but we can't see games out, and it's a big problem at the moment.
Yeah, let's just finish off these comments, mate. Do you know where we got to?
Let's have a look.
There was a lot there a minute ago.
I think of quite a lot.
Ryan Oney promotes Lincoln? Question mark. Has that happened? A little look.
Ryan Oney promotes Lincoln.
Have won 1-0. They've been promoted, and Ryan Oney has got the winner in the 88th minute. So well played him. Sinsel Bank, Lincoln City, former employer of mine. Used to work for them. But yeah, wow. Okay, so well done to Ryan Oney, and congratulations to Lincoln, who we'll be seeing, or we'll be able to go and see, Lewis, if you fancy a trip up to Lincoln.
I haven't been to Sinsel Bank in a long time, if that's what they still call it.
They do still call it, yeah. Yeah.
Oney the Loney.
Yeah, a late winner as well. So 88th minute. So that'll be it's good news for him and Blades fans. Let's forget about this one. Paul Donnelly, absolute garbage in defence, and even worse up front. I think it was the last 15. Diddy gets a last minute equaliser, says Jamie Dumpling. Right. Okay. Not sure what Raphael brings. Says Mr. Ward. Should have finished it in the first half. Says Jack, you've been on the money today with your comments, mate. Congrats to the Imps. Get this summer and come back stronger. Ian, Adam, Wilder out. James says Wilder has done what he always does when we don't win at home, straight down the tunnel. No appreciation.
Ouch.
I don't. It says about Davis there. I don't know about whether he can attribute any blame to Davis, but yes. Well, I think it's a disappointing afternoon in the end. 3-1, and we sit back, and yeah, it's poor, isn't it?
It's poor, and I really thought. I mean, we're just looking back at Bindon clearing that one off the line there. You're thinking that's a turning point. We go straight up the other end and score. We add to that with Tom Cannon. You think we're off and away, and even with that, because we didn't look under any pressure at that point, we find a way to give the motivation and the momentum back to Swansea. Just looking at Cannon's goal there, great finish.
Yep.
We need more of that from him next season. Let's have a look at what else we got. Russ says, thanks, lads. Really enjoyed it. Thank you for joining us, mate. Davis is good, says Joe. Well, he is when we get to see him. Or unless you're talking about Adam Davis. Assuming you mean Tom. Wilder out again. Oh, we had that comment, didn't we? There we go.
Cal O'Hare needs to stick with his man there.
Thanks for the watch along, lads. It's tough right now, but our United will be back. I hope so, mate. Yeah, there's so much wrong with that. Well, both goals. Pushed over too easily there, Burrows.
Right then, mate. I'm gonna have to love and leave everybody. Yeah, we'll have to leave it there, guys. Thank you for joining us today. Please go back if you've enjoyed it. Seeing me and Lou. We were happier at one point, weren't we, mate? But there's a view from the mountain to watch, guys. If you get any time with me and Lewis from last night as well. But I hope you enjoy your Good Friday and happy Easter to those celebrating. And yeah, guys, we've still got plenty to look forward to. But yeah, disappointing finish for Sheffield United, 3-3. Cheers, everybody who's thanking us. We appreciate all the kind comments. Anything to finish, mate?
No, just to let everybody know to keep their faith. We've got lots to look forward to in the summer with the World Cup, with the Blades next season, and well, let's finish with, come on, you red and white wizards.
Join Jimmy for 90 after 90 to get your moaning done, guys. See you.